face said it all to me. I could tell you didn't wanna leave, 'cause you knew what was best for me.
Welcome to a realm where the pulse of sports thrills and the spark of technology sizzles. Join Ronald Boleware and your charismatic host, Jay, aka Jonathan Anderson. Together, they unpack the latest in sports and technology. This is Noonish Sports and Tech.
I'm your host, Jay, aka Jonathan, man. Jonathan Anderson. Very, very excited to be here for this awesome episode of Noonish, this 11th episode of season 11. Here with my Ronald Boleware. What's going down,
Oh, nothing much, man. Just, not too frustrated, but a little ag with all this last minute stuff that go on that's out of our control.
Yeah.
But other than that, I see the first lady of F1.
Oh, yeah, she's in the building.
And hockey is here, so...
yeah, Miss First Lady, what you got for us?
Well, we don't have a Formula One race this week. But
okay.
We have one coming. We have one coming up next week, and it's a big one because it is the last and final U.S. race. We've had Miami, we had Austin, and now we have Las Vegas. This is the second year of Las Vegas. I don't know if you guys remember last year, but it was an absolute shit show that weekend. But it ended well. Like, the race itself was really great, but it was the first year, and you can imagine. You know, I don't know, Unc, you ever planned a birthday party? I feel like you're a birthday party guy. You ever planned a big birthday?
Years ago, I did.
Hard, right? You got to think of all the details. Can you imagine having to map out a street race through the city of Las Vegas? We're not talking like a small city. We're not talking about a slow season either. It's Thanksgiving week, getting close to Thanksgiving week. Holidays are crazy. Vegas is nonstop with all the sports happening. So imagine having to carve out a safe street race for a Formula One race. So cars going, 190 miles an hour down the strip. So really cool visuals. It's a night race. Of course, it looks beautiful. They had some logistical issues last year, but this year I think they've probably worked out many of those kinks. So I'm really looking forward to a fun, punchy weekend. I'll give my predictions and insights next week so that we can, I've got to learn a little bit more. It's been a little bit of a break. They've made some massive changes. The F1 race director is out. The owner of F1 Liberty Media, CEO, is leaving. Things are happening. There's a lot of buzz. But I will say that they've made a cool announcement that all of the teams, they've not done this, not that I can remember, all of the teams will be releasing their 2025 liveries or their paint jobs together at one event. Sometimes they'll do like one-off team events where, they'll have a big old sheet over the Ferrari and they'll pull it back and show the new car, and they make it a whole social campaign. It's a whole thing. And but this year they're selling tickets to it. It's going to be in London. I guess we should plan our trip. It'll be, I think, in February. But it's for the 75th anniversary. So it's going to be a big, big deal to showcase things. I'm most excited to see Lewis Hamilton in Ferrari red. So that's what I will have my eyes on when they do the unveiling. I think that'll be really cool. I'm not sure if that's going to be his first official appearance with Ferrari, but I think it's going to be a really, really fun one for the fans to tap into. So I'm excited about it, but I'll definitely give my predictions and I'll make my call for the race next week as we head into actual race week.
That sounds like a very amazing event. In your opinion, is it better than Miami as far as a experience standpoint? Because Miami seems like it's pretty legit as well.
Yeah, I think it's different. I think it's, the environment is different. The actual season is different. It's colder. It's a night race, so the desert, as you know, gets cooler at night. They've got some warmer track temperatures, but in general, it's not like it's 98 or 100 degrees. Like it can get pretty warm in Miami. So I'm looking forward to see how they've made adjustments for that at this one. But they had this one issues last year. Signs like catapulted into the air, practically hitting almost like a pothole cover, and it sounded like an explosion actually happened. It damaged the car so severely, and I really was kind of actually worried for his physical safety, so they had to fix that.
And this was at the Las Vegas race?
Yeah, last year. So super tough for them, but I think they'll work through it. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, those F1 wrecks hit a little harder. You know, those guys are going
I
pretty
hit a
quick.
pothole on 635 that almost sent me into orbit. So I can only imagine going 190 miles an hour on a street track and hitting a pothole. Whatever. That can't feel good, you know.
This is straight up, man.
Why do I always talk shit about 635? I don't know why. It's just like top of mind. I have to drive it occasionally, but like, even if you don't know Dallas, you know 635. You know.
Yeah.
You know
to stay off of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Not to mess with it at all, like straight up.
Exactly.
But yeah. No, very exciting race. Obviously, like it's a pretty big deal.
It is.
To the second of this is the last U.S. race, right? Last
U.S. race. We only have a couple more after that. Then the season's done. They get a little bit of a break, and we're right back to it. So I'm looking for it. Like we'll maybe next week I'll make some predictions for the end of the season. Obviously, the Constructors Championship is still in an interesting spot with McLaren leading. Max is still really looking like he could still win the Drivers' Championship, which just shows how dominant he was at the early part of the season because he still remains relevant. But we'll see how it goes. I'll make my end of season predictions next week.
I mean, I wish you'd make a prediction for the Vegas race this week, and then if you change your mind next week, it's okay.
Shall I?
I think you should.
Okay. I haven't thought too much about it. I really needed to dive into some of the upgrades and things happening. So this one's just going to go straight from the dome.
Okay.
Straight from the dome.
I
am predicting a Ferrari, McLaren, Red Bull podium.
Okay.
I think that we'll see. I'm scared about this one. I don't want this to be true, but it's what my spidey senses are saying. I think that a McLaren in first, a Red Bull in second, and Ferrari in third. My guess is Lando, Max, and Carlos is who we'll see on the podium this time around.
Nice.
Now, would I love to see Lewis Hamilton? Would I love to see? Here's one thing for me. Alonso's been driving for literally longer than anybody on this track. He's not had a podium appearance in who knows how long. And he's a previous championship winner. Secretly, in the back of my head, I would let an Aston Martin on a podium. But I just can't see it between now and the end of the year. He was like my bonus pick. So I would love to see that. I want something crazy to happen. But weather isn't as much of a concern in Vegas, so I don't expect any like crazy rain or something to throw things off track. But he's somebody I've been rooting for all season long to just get one W. And by W, I just mean on a podium. And by that, I also mean just
he's not on the podium yet. I thought he was on the podium already this year. Past.
No. This is Fernando Alonso. He's a veteran on the track. He's raced more races than anybody. But I always secretly want him to be in a top position just because he's been there forever.
But I thought he won a race like, I don't know, I forget which. It was an older race. Who won the? It was one of the earlier races in Italy.
No, he hasn't. He has not won. And I need to look this up. I don't know when his last win was, but it's been a long time. It's been.
Is that the right name that I just said in Italy of the race?
Who did you say?
Monza?
Who won that one?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
I think that was Leclerc.
Okay, I got him mixed up with him then.
I don't know.
He's an older guy too, isn't he?
No, Leclerc's young. Alonso's old. It's okay. It's tough. It's tough. We'll do a quiz at the end of the season. It's okay. Don't worry.
That'll be great. That'll be great.
Don't worry. I will help you guys out. But let's move on to NASCAR, shall we? Because I want to power through these because I know you guys are busy.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Speaking of championship wins, NASCAR had its final championship four, is what they call it. I talked a little bit about like playoffs are strange and weird and bizarre. But Joey Logano comes out in first to win the championship based on his points. It was a really exciting finish for him. Now, may I share a fun fact?
Absolutely.
For everybody?
Yes, you may.
Or maybe this is must-see TV. Unc, you ready?
You ready for must-see TV on?
I'm assuming he's ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, good. the pace car, you guys know when there's like a caution or they're restarting something, the pace car comes out, right? To kind of pile up the pack and get everyone organized. No one can pass the pace car, right?
Yeah.
The pace car crashes. I've thought about this for years.
no.
Ever since I started racing. The pace car, this guy has literally one job. Now, I will say they are driving fast. It's not like they're driving 20 miles an hour. Like, they're still having to keep the tires warm. They're still driving pretty quickly. But, like, my guy has one job. It's a championship race, right? All the points are up for grabs. My guy crashes into the barrels, like the sand barrels that are right before. I think it's like the pit entry. There's somewhere.
Yeah.
Having trouble. I was like, is this guy having a stroke? What's going on?
Oh my.
They're cautious. It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who paid that guy to crash and mess up the whole flow of the race? Because it felt like I've never seen anything like it. It felt like a setup. I was like,
I've always wondered about that too. You know? And I always wondered how the pace car was faster than the race cars. Like, this is what I was thinking about when I was a kid and didn't understand what was going on. But
yeah, you're like, why on earth is this Chevy whatever Tahoe driving faster than the race cars? Yeah.
They don't even have to be
quick, but yeah, they I've never seen anything like I'm sure it's happened in the past, but like I've thought about it for years. Been like, damn, what a cool job. I wish I could have that job. And the experts tell me, like, no, you can't just be the pace car driver. Like, it's not just like a regular person off the street. This is probably an ex-driver. You know, they've got a ton of skills.
Yeah.
But still,
I mean, you can train to be a pace driver. Like, that's got to be, you know, next to
5'3". I can fit into small places.
Yep.
I'm lightweight.
Yep.
I'd be a great race car driver. Let me drive I look great in a helmet. You know, let me drive the Camaro around. Just give me one shot. But yeah, I thought that was some must see of all the things of that race. To be honest, that was my highlight. But it was a lot of things happened. It was a kind of there were some things that ended. Like, it was a true ending. So Martin Truex Jr. is technically retiring from full-time driving. FedEx leaves as a major sponsor for Hamlin. Stewart Haas had their last official race. There were a lot of things, you know, with Logano's win.
The last episode of Fresh Prince.
Exactly. That's exactly it. That's so specific, but yes, exactly. And so it was just like a true chapter close for season, but a lot of different things are in flux. But I did promise you guys I would share a little bit more, and I did confirm it is Jordan and the team suing NASCAR and their ownership directly for this antitrust lawsuit, and NASCAR actually had the first win of that. Now, the lawsuit is largely this argument that they want more of a profit share and revenue share for the drivers and the teams from NASCAR. Yep. They're arguing that NASCAR has created this kind of like monopoly for all stock cars. So NASCAR is going and they're literally owning some of these tracks. They kind of dominate this space, right? Who else do you think of when you think of stock cars like this? You're thinking NASCAR. Yep. So essentially, Jordan's arguing we are basically bound to NASCAR to go and race our cars. You should have better opportunities for us to take part in the revenue opportunities from NASCAR and more of a split and share and some better guarantees. But I think the first wave of that NASCAR actually made a great argument. And I think part of it is they're moving on to the next piece of it. But essentially, NASCAR's up a punch right now with the latest progression of this case. Man. So we'll see. Can you imagine like the dinner table though? Like, you're at NASCAR races. There's the ownership. There's Steve Phelps, the president, and then like there's 2311 and Jordan and everyone hanging out. Like, you know what this feels like to me right now?
When Diddy bucked back at those liquor companies, and when Bill Cosby bucked back at NBC, I just hope we don't see a Jordan scandalous story come out here in the next month and a half or 3 months. Oh gosh.
I hope what I'm saying? Goons on that. Yeah, I don't know.
I hope that does not take place.
I hope not. I hope not. I don't think that's the case. I think that I think it's kind of interesting because he's a true business owner, right? Like, he's really thinking of like, how do I set up my teams and my drivers to maximize these opportunities? He's invested a lot. He's all in. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know, and I should, but I don't know exactly if this is the first time this has happened or if other teams have attempted this before. But I don't know. I'll continue to update with progress on that. But I thought that was pretty interesting. So they've got a really, really quick off season. They'll be back driving in February, and I look forward to. I'm hoping to attend the Daytona 500. So I will speak to Jordan directly on this. And
nice. Hey, tell him I want a pair of those Christmas J's.
Okay. Unk, you got any requests, Unk, for Michael Jordan himself? What you got?
For Michael Jordan?
Yeah, a new chain, a new sweatshirt. What do you need?
I want a Bugatti too.
Nah, that's all right. I'm good.
You're good? What do you mean you're good? You want like a Bulls shirt? What do you want?
I don't want no handouts. We was just talking about that.
Wow.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I'll remember this, Unk. I'll remember.
Yeah.
Hey, now if it was Shaq, I might take some. Cause Michael gonna hold it over you. Michael gonna hold it over your head and talk about it all the time. Shaq gives away stuff all the time, going about his business.
You want Shaq to buy your bicycle?
Mike kind of tough, man. You know, Mike kind of tough on his so-called friends. So if he tough on his friends, his acquaintances don't have a chance.
Yeah.
Interesting logic you have there. I don't disagree with it.
It makes a lot of sense. You know, Unc's not trying to take handouts from the stars, but speaking of the stars, I think we had a little hockey to talk about as well.
We sure do. We had a record-breaking night, guys, just a couple nights ago on Monday. Now, the Stars had a wild night against the Penguins. Now, let me list some names. Let's see what the theme might be. Miro Heiskanen, Marchment, Sagan, my boy Logan Stanky Legs Stankoven, and Duchesne. What do they all have in common? These guys all scored goals. They were.
I was about to say they all sound Eastern European.
Insane. They had literally record-breaking amount of goals in the shortest amount of time. Marchman himself broke some records where he scored 1 goal and had 4 assists, so he was the star of the game, if you will. Nice. But it was just a fun one to watch. I keep joking this, and I'm gonna die on this hill. If you're a Cowboys fan and you're tired of losing, and you're like, what am I gonna do on my Sundays and during the week, and I need something to do with my life? Yeah. Dallas Stars. It's like football on ice, okay?
So they've been balling or what? They've been pucking. Oh yeah, they've been going in this year.
They've been pucking it up. Puck around and find out is what I say, and they sure have. They're doing pretty well. They did have those losses in Finland, which was a big bummer, but at the same time,
wait a minute, see why? Say that again. What you say? Puck around and find out.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, I thought you said. Hey, now we got to coin that one.
I would say the other thing. I heard you guys say that the other day. I actually have a bag with that on it.
Nice.
One of my friends has that as a tattoo, but not the puck. The other one.
Wow. FAFO. Hello.
Sure enough. But yeah, Stars are doing
cool things. Pick better friends. See why?
Join. What?
I'm just playing.
I think it's fun.
That is cool. I did see a court show yesterday. This dude tattooed a radio station on his forehead because he thought he was going to get like a certain amount of money from the radio station for doing it. And it was a prank, and he had him in court. But anyways, he FA'd and FO'd right there. I don't know what brought that up, but
sure did.
Great time to interject it.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, the tattoos on your homies. You know, that's what brought it up.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it is unfortunate.
But yeah, those are my updates. You guys know how I feel about racing and hockey. So yeah.
Absolutely.
7-1 win from the Dallas Stars.
Hey, how about them Dallas Stars, man? Doing the dang thing up here in
see what's their record? Whatever it is
what do you say?
What's the Stars record?
Yeah, the Stars record.
It's 9-5 right now. Those Finland losses were not great. We went undefeated for like the first 5 games, but we're coming up. We on the come up.
So hold on, were they playing against NHL competition in Finland? I thought they were just playing the international team.
No, they were playing the Panthers. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, just won a championship, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, we can take
fine,
those.
Though. It wasn't like an exhibition type game. It was just part of their like global series that they were doing.
How many times have you had to play the Florida Panthers?
I will probably play them again. I don't know, actually. I need to look at the schedule. I'll give you guys some schedule highlights for things to watch. Then I think we should go to a game. Unc, are you in?
Oh, yeah. I'm in.
I'm all the way in.
Yeah, I'm all the way in.
It could be considered a handout, though, so just call me.
I'll settle to
the new shack. It's a new shack. I'm the new shack.
Who is the ticket coming from? It's not coming from Michael Jordan, right?
No.
You know, Unc is a Jordan hater.
No, I don't know.
Hey, everybody, back in the gap, everybody thought Unc looked like Michael Jordan. So, you know, he got tired of hearing people say it. So he just started hating.
Nowadays, when you tell the truth, people consider it hating. You know, it's just the truth that I saw with my own 2 eyes about Michael Jordan that I be telling.
Oh wow, the drama.
But now, see, why we definitely appreciate you coming in for the First Lady Report, man. First Lady of F1 and now First Lady of NHL, man. Coming with the gang.
You know what it is. All right, guys.
That's what that is.
All right, see, why we'll see you later on. Have a good one, girl.
Love y'all.
All right, love you too. We out.
Yeah, man. It's on when it's on, man. That's the First Lady of CY coming with her dope report that she does every week, man. So appreciate that, CY. But yeah, man, y'all want to get down to the business?
Now we're finna jump in these subjects.
Let's get down to the business.
What we got?
Hey, first and foremost, you know, you talk about track being the fastest, best athletes in the whole world. Well, a YouTuber went out there to say, we got a YouTuber fighting Mike Tyson. A YouTuber's going out here and racing Noah Lyles, huh? And you know what? The young man didn't look too bad against Noah Lyles.
Yeah.
To the point to where they were looking at the camera like, oh, I won. I mean, granted, Noah Lyles was doing this for the past 5-10 meters because he knew he had to win. But what you think about that? You know, someone, not even an athlete, a straight YouTuber. His name is Speed now. But going out there and giving Noah Lyles a run for his money for 50 meters.
I think absolutely nothing about it.
You don't think anything about it?
No, nothing at all. He's a YouTuber. If he that fast, get in a real track meet. Yeah. Get in a track meet when Noah Lyles is in Olympic shape and he's not playing when he's racing Christian Coleman. Get in there with Christian Coleman, Fred Curley, and Noah Lyles, and some of those guys, and you will be so far back, they'll forget that you even in the race.
Man. So you don't respect it at all?
Not at all. Huh? Not at all.
Oh, come on now.
No, I'm just telling you the truth.
I mean, the young man was going, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
He was going for 50 yards. There's no 50-yard racing, and Noah Lyles was playing.
Yeah, he did go for 50 yards now.
Yeah, and what was his time in the 50? I'm not considering how good you do, how fast you do it. Track and field is not one of those sports you can look good. The clock gonna tell you what you did.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Yeah, no doubt about that. But it was just wild to see. I mean,
it was good for people to see and for casual fans that don't really know.
I mean, it's also good for for people to understand how fast Noah is. Yeah. Like what kind of publicity, and he got $100,000. He made more money out of that race than he made at the Olympics.
Yeah, but he didn't make more money off that race than he do on his other.
The endorsements and stuff. No, absolutely not.
Oh yeah,
no, can't do that now.
And then he got appearance fees at the. Now, yeah, he did. He might have. The Olympics is not why they run track. The Olympics is just give you the recognition. But you run track so you can develop your name, and they'll give you $150,000 to even show up at the track meet.
Yeah, see, that's
what that's all about.
You want them appearances, so you won before you even got there.
Yeah, you be the one before you got there.
Yeah.
But you got to have the name of winning first.
Absolutely. The name of winning.
Yeah.
Not just the name in track.
Yeah.
But the name of winning in track. That's I love the way you put that right there. I just had to get us fixed and worked out over here on the horizontal stream. I think it's still a little off, and I got issues, man. I don't like it being a little off on. I want it to be all the way on.
Yeah.
And there we are.
Yeah, like I say, it was fun, and everybody probably made some money because they probably got 1 million views on YouTube. Him and Noah Lyles split a little money, and it was fun, and it got some publicity for Noah Lyles and for him.
Absolutely.
But for me, thinking that it has anything to do with real speed. I didn't think nothing. None of that at all.
you don't think the young man's fast at all? Like you don't
I'm not saying that he's not fast. Yeah. But he's not world class fast. I don't even know if he's college fast.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to see. If you saw the race, if you could gauge the type of speed he had based on what Noah was doing. Because
the only way I can gauge the kind of speed he got is to tell me what time he ran.
Yeah, I
don't gauge speed on what. I mean, now Unc is a type person that I can go to a track meet and I can pick within 1 or 2 tenths. Oh, that guy ran 10-1.
Yeah.
Oh no, he ran 10:07.
Yeah.
Okay, that's close. I can do that. But for me, just to sit up here and see him, I have to know what his time was before I give it any legitimacy.
Yeah, gotcha.
Me,
yeah,
personally.
No doubt. Well, I mean, from my eyeballs, and I see speed pretty good. Dude,
I don't even know if
he ain't Olympic track speed, but the boy has speed on him.
And this whole thing. I don't even know if he can beat DK Metcalf. I mean, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, go beat DK Metcalf, then I know you can run at least 10-3.
Yeah, go beat DK.
But if you just go out there playing around, and this is the thing about track and field. See, track and field start at 100 meters. Yeah. So if you run, they ran 50 yards or 50 meters? 50 yards.
50 yards. Well, I think they ran 50 meters.
Most of the time, if you would have saw Unc at 50 yards in the 100 meters, you probably thought I wasn't going to do nothing.
Yeah.
But at the next 50, I was in first or second.
Yeah.
Because I don't even like second. But I was always up there. Yeah. But at 50 meters, you say, oh man, this guy's slow. But at the 100 meters, you'd be like, woo, he did fast.
Yeah. That speed and kicked in at that point. Yeah.
So I don't know. I had to see the guy, and I basically have to know. Tell me what kind of time he ran in the 50.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah. You're right. You're right. It's hard. Especially if you ain't seen him. Can't gauge him. Not a shot. But yeah, man, we're gonna keep this thing rolling. I thought it was pretty cool, man. That was shout out Mr. Beast from YouTube. YouTube's like number one YouTube, and Mr. Beast.
And I'm not sure he can beat the guy that just came out there and ran a 4.15.
Oh, in Iowa.
Beat him.
Yeah.
Beat him.
That kid's got speed. Yeah. I'll tell you that much.
But he run a 6'5" in the 60. Noah Lyles run a 6'4", and Christian Coleman run a 6'3". So that's a And that's significant. That's that guy. So first off, he got to beat DK Metcalf.
Yep.
Then go beat the kid in Iowa. Yeah. And then I know you even got some speed for me to even talk about.
Yeah. So, but you ain't.
But if you just run 10-4, 10-5, I'll put you over there at Kimball or South Oak Cliff somewhere.
Yeah.
And you probably be a relay man. You won't be their fastest man.
I know he is. I mean, I don't know about sub 11, but he got a pretty quick start. He's probably very good at that, first 50. And like you say, that last 50, he would have got 8 up. So he knows it too. Yeah. But moving on.
Let's get to the real subjects.
Yeah, man. We'll get to that real. Starting with that NCAA football. What a weekend we just had, man. What a weekend.
There you go. You're right, Gerard. Untrained speed versus trained speed.
Yep, untrained speed versus trained speed. That's exactly what it was. So NCAA week 11, man, it's going down, man. Colorado continues to show the world what's up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know if the world is surprised anymore. People are starting to anticipate these wins.
Oh, yeah. Man, the world, they was just, because I seen earlier in the year where they said that, who was Colorado playing? It was about their third game of the year, and somebody said, oh, neither one of these teams are coached very well.
Wow.
And all I can say is Colorado ain't coached well. That shows a bad sign for the rest of the NCAA.
I'm telling you. That's probably the most well-coached team. And the way that they have gone about bringing these kids together. And I keep telling y'all, they got 33 3-stars in the transfer portal. 33 3-stars. You know what it makes? You know the difference between a 3-star and a 5-star is? Exposure. That's it. Has nothing to do with a skill set. The 5-star probably went to the camps and was known and was able to get his stars up. The 3-star, like the kid out in North Crowley, which beat Duncanville earlier this year, kid that did Duncanville in this year, was unknown before that game. Now he's a 3-star. Not because he doesn't have ability, but they don't have him testing around these camps, and they can't give him a 5-star based off what they have, the information they have.
And then a whole lot of time.
So now you have a 3-star coming into an organization with all the talent, and now he's got a chip on his shoulder too, because he's a 3-star, not a 5. But he know this dude ain't better than him.
A whole lot of time, the difference between a 3-star and a 5-star is 3/4 of an inch to an inch and a half, and 15 to 25 pounds.
Yeah.
A lot of times it ain't got nothing to do with it's about measurables.
Absolutely, those measurables.
Because I have actually went to a high school game and saw All-American and a guy that was just supposed to be good, but every time I went to the game, which was my grandson, I went for 2 years. The guy that was just pretty good always had more catches and yards than the All-American. But he was 5'10", 175.
Yeah.
He was 6'2", weighed 205.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, I'm going by production and what I see with my eye. This was the better kid.
Yeah.
And right now, this kid is playing in the Canadian Football League, and this kid, I haven't heard his name since he left high school.
Man, and that's...
But he was a 5-star All-American.
Yeah, and that's what's beautiful about what Colorado's done. Like guys like Will Shepherd that came here as leading receivers from the SEC on their team, to LaJohntay Wester, the kid I didn't know who he was before he came here, but different size, kids with chips on their shoulders that know they can ball. And I'm talking, they are out here playing violent football, fast football, and smart football. It's a lot of fun to watch, man. Texas Tech, the referees, I don't know if you saw that whole situation that was picking on Shilo before the game started. Just a whole bunch of ignorance going on, grown folks need to do better at the end of the day, and
but
picking on this young man.
It's always been like that, and so far as sports, a whole lot of time the problem with sports is not the kids. Yeah. Shilo is not a kid, but he's a young man. It's not the young man on the field. Yeah. It's the people off the field.
Absolutely. And again, they, pregame, Shilo and Travis Hunter come out here just about every week. They got a T-shirt on. It's a lot different than what they're actually wearing. Or, nothing to do with the game. Might have I don't know. Whatever it is, they have a T-shirt on before this game on Saturday. The referees come out. They messing with Shilo for whatever reason. Tell them to go put on a shirt with his team number on it, or with his jersey number on the shirt. And, bro, you talking about Shilo, man.
Well,
it's an NCAA rule, but it's one that they don't ever, they don't care about it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, why you care all of a sudden?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why you care now?
Well,
they setting the tone. They trying to set the tone right now that we ain't going that for down here in Little Texas. Pow! Yosemite Sam looking at. Chill out, man. Let these boys play football. Referees, the stuff that referees were saying to Deion when the kids were throwing the water bottles and the beer cans on the field, and it was like, your players are blowing them kisses. Like, bro, that got nothing to do with these people acting crazy. And blowing a kiss for somebody throwing a beer can or a water bottle on my field, bro? Like, come on, ref. Texas, South, do better. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. If it's a level, equal playing field, treat it accordingly, man. These referees are kind of ridiculous, bro.
Oh, yeah.
They're ridiculous, and it's aggravating to see it, man,
consistently what it is,
we do.
What a whole lot of people is mad about, too. The referees included a bunch of shedeur and Shilo and them is making more in 1 year than they've made almost their whole life. These guys making $4 and $5 million a year, a year. They don't like that, man. Yeah. So they gotta try to get back some kind of way.
Yep.
I mean, and that's the real truth. I don't know if nobody want to believe it or not, but that's a lot of hateration, man.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot of that going on, man, for whatever reason.
Because
what up, Ryan? What's going down, nephew? Ryan Watkins. Tell you something, my little nephew right there.
Oh, okay.
What's going down? What was you saying, though?
Oh, I don't know, but move on to the next one.
But yeah, man, it was good to see Colorado go out there and whoop that head with them athletes. That defense looking ferocious right now. Absolutely dominating the line of scrimmage is what I see taking place in these games. And whoever win the line
gonna win the game, 99.9%.
Exactly, man. So in them trenches, man, Colorado been busting heads open. Hill Green, who we highlighted earlier in the season, has been going off, man. And actually, that first touchdown, if you go back and look at that first touchdown Texas Tech scored, Shilo Sanders hit this kid at the goal line and he fumbled that rock.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't go back to a replay. Oh. They didn't look at it twice. Touchdown scores, you're supposed to review those if it's something questionable to take place, right? Wasn't now review these boys in extra point. That's the fastest extra point I ever seen kicked in my life.
But this is the thing. it's got to be questionable in whose mind? The referees.
Yeah.
So in their mind, it was like, no.
In their mind, that's touchdown, dog. Yeah. That's touchdown, big dog.
So you got to realize who asking the question.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Those are the same guy would tell them, oh, they throwing the bottles because they blowing kisses. That's the same guy.
Yep.
So you got to look at it in that context.
Yep. Absolutely.
So
man.
They didn't give a.
No, they didn't care.
They didn't care if you fumble. It was a close. We gonna give it to you.
Yeah, they said that wasn't on me.
Okay.
They said that wasn't on me. But man, why we looking so blurry right here? Does that look fuzzy to you? We in the 4K right now. We in 4K on the Obsbot camera.
It's finally clear.
We cleared up. Okay, just making sure.
Okay.
Just making sure. I'm calling people out if I don't,
Yeah.
I'm calling you out just so it be known. Everything brand new. Okay. So if something go awry, I'm calling you out, dog. Calling you out. It's hooked up properly. We good. Calling you out. Just let it be known. Calling you out, dog. But yeah, no. That was. I mean, it was cool. Saw some athleticism in shedeur. He dropped at a different level. Showed his little speed. Hit his little high step on the sideline. Got out of bounds. That was cool to see. Shilo hit his little Deion. I think I got the best Deion out there outside of Deion. You know what I'm saying? So Shilo, I put it up for you. I put it up for you. But I'm known for my Deion, dog. I thought I was Deion, bro. But
you didn't do it in the game.
I high step for about 25 yards on the touchdown.
One time.
In the playoffs.
One time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did it one time. Burn off on him too. Hey.
You just did that one time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. Okay.
Yeah.
That's all. You did that one time. You
one time.
Hey, cause
just one time.
I mean, because after that, you were so used to scoring touchdowns, it wasn't no big deal.
Yeah, and the only reason I did
it,
and the only reason that was my senior year that I did it. In my junior year, when I got hurt in the playoffs, we played that team and they knew I had an injury. And after the whistle, they did some foul play.
Yeah, so
and, so I stepped on them. This is what I'm healthy now. Where you at? I don't see you. We out. But nah.
But it had nothing to do with the touchdown, though. Right?
It had nothing to do with the touchdown. It had everything to do with the team. Nah.
Yeah.
Scored a lot.
It had something to do with them.
Yeah. No, I just dropped that ball when I get in the end zone, but it had everything to do with the team I was playing against, like straight up. It had made me get bucked one time. But yeah, man, shout out to those Colorado Bucks, man. Y'all balling out. Notre Dame got us another win. Of course, we played Florida State University, man. We won just like I've been saying all season, running the football. Number 24 went off. 4 went off, of course, our quarterback, Riley Leonard. He's doing what he's got to do. Scoring that ball, running, had a beautiful leaping touchdown in that game. That was pretty awesome, man. Some upsets this weekend. Ole Miss had Georgia coming to their home, and they protected that house. Boy, stumped Georgia.
You see what I said? They thumped that head.
They thumped them boys, man.
Hey.
I'm talking about.
They gave the business, man.
That game was not close. It was a 28-10 game, man. Georgia. My boys, what y'all gonna do? Y'all got another big one coming up this week, man. But,
Who they got this week?
It's SEC.
Alabama.
No, they Alabama. I think one of them are playing Tennessee. I think Alabama might be playing Tennessee.
That's the big game.
Either Georgia playing Tennessee or Alabama playing Tennessee. One of the two. But somebody gonna have either Tennessee gonna get that loss, that second loss, or somebody gonna get their third loss and be kicked out of that top 12.
I think Tennessee gonna come out victorious. Man, I see Tennessee. The game that Tennessee lost to Arkansas.
Yeah,
that was kind of a. I mean, they have played. I've watched Tennessee play about 4 or 5 times because I'm on the Jay McCoy watch.
The Jay McCoy watch, yes sir. That's your home.
Jay McCoy is on his way to be all SEC.
Yeah.
First year in the SEC.
Hey, one way we should start a Jay McCoy watch then. We can start doing the Tennessee for the rest of the season.
We started one. We just didn't keep it up.
Oh yeah. Well, my fault.
I mean, no problem.
Yeah. We can get that back cracking. That's what's up. You say balling out?
Yeah, quarterback number 3, Jay McCoy from White House, Texas.
Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, he's going in. Yeah, I remember talking about him. Talking about him.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So this weekend, let me look at the schedule right here. This schedule, Saturday. Let me see. Saturday. So Texas is playing Arkansas. So
I got Texas.
I got that too. That's premature. We premature with it. Man, where they at? They must be playing night games.
Yeah.
Tennessee is playing Georgia. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So Tennessee is playing Georgia this weekend.
And I
7
think they
versus 12.
at Tennessee at Georgia, Georgia at Tennessee.
They're at Georgia. Georgia need to go back home. I mean, it don't matter. They losing at home and away. It don't really matter where they are.
But,
They're taking L's. But let me see. They making more than the best highlights I've ever seen. Yeah, man. Then Ryan say Carson Beck is terrible. Yeah, man. He running them boys into the ground. He went from like a sure first round pick to his true colors shining through.
Yeah, you're right, Gerard. It's funny how it's 12 teams. I just keep Alabama.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, that money, dog. Yeah. That money, dog. Hey, pay what you weigh, dog.
Oh, well, you know, Alabama travel well.
Yeah,
they gonna bring a bunch of people and spend a bunch of money to the bowl game.
That money, that money going to the NCAA, the most revenue in the NCAA, which is collective bargaining, is coming out of Alabama. You know, them, UT, Michigan. I think they top 3. So Michigan, of course, they ain't gonna be there. They done played themselves out. But as long as you can have 3 or less losses, you got a chance. if you got that money.
Yeah, and you got that money.
You got that money coming through. But yeah, man, Ole Miss went out there and knocked Georgia head in. I think the upset that when I saw the way that Georgia Tech played Florida State earlier in the year, I knew they had a solid team. And the fact that they beat Miami last year, I knew it was going. It's those matchups, those lingering matchups, even though personnel might be better, it's just a matter of hold on, let me verify. Even though the personnel might be better, it's just matchups. I feel like Georgia Tech might be one of them matchups for Miami right now. You know, where it's just not, they don't match up well against them because they lost to them last year, and now Georgia Tech went in there and took Miami's undefeated record, and now SMU is number 1 all alone in the ACC with that loss because SMU's undefeated in conference play.
But they still number 18?
No, they're number 14 now.
Oh, 14.
They're 14. Last time I looked,
I'm gonna say this: somebody gonna lose in that top 12 this week.
Yeah, absolutely, man. SMU ought to be in that top 12 anyway. They still got Miami ranked above SMU. Miami's 13 because they both have a loss.
Yeah.
But Miami's came to Georgia Tech, SMU's came to BYU, who was also in that top 12 undefeated. So, and that was before Kevin Jennings took over that quarterback spot.
Yeah. Strength of schedule and all that should have something to do with it. But,
absolutely.
But we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Now, we're going to be straight. So I think these first couple going to be like this.
Yeah.
And then once they see that consistency, it's going to rock right back. And I've been talking to the people on the back end anyway from YouTube. Like, yo, what's going down, man? What's really going down? But yeah, man, that was also a big upset. And then also this past weekend, Kansas went out there and beat Iowa State, took away their undefeated record. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 2 losses in a row for Iowa State.
I was going to say, that's 2 losses for Iowa State. So they're out of it.
Yeah. And I think Colorado still got Kansas left on the schedule, so that ain't going to be an easy one for them at all. But Kansas went out there, beat Iowa State 45-36, and Texas beat up on them Florida Gators. Made that former Colorado kid look real bad on the outside too, Cormani McClain. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Texas went out there and beat up on them Florida Gators, man. Beat the brakes off of them 49-17. Florida just ain't Spurrier days no more. Okay. Ain't Steve Spurrier ball no more, man. But moving on. Now for our Bet US picks of the week, NCAA, man. Hey. If y'all haven't, man, gone over to Bet US, go on and subscribe, do whatever you got to do, man, and we giving you the game. We trying to show you how to put that bread in your pocket through these sports, man.
Scan that QR code.
Scan that QR code right there on the screen.
Bet US and put your bets in, man.
And this is who we rocking with this week. So Colorado's got a tough matchup at home against the Utah Utes. Now, we know Utah, they're not having their strongest season, but they're always going to be a you got to bring your hard, got to bring your hard hat.
Yeah. I'm taking Colorado.
I'm taking Colorado as well.
Yeah, Colorado's been playing solid, man.
All over the field.
Yeah, all over the field.
And they got plenty of weapons, and they're very deep. Yeah. We haven't seen half of the talent they have on that team.
And the whole thing is that they got some hogs down there. Mm-hmm. Down there in the pitch, man.
Man, Warren Sapp got them boys scrapping. And they're finding ways. Pat Shurmur's being very creative, and he's finding ways to get that big old line running downhill on boys. And Colorado's running the ball well, and of course we know Shedeur can spin it. and they got several weapons to choose from.
Oh yeah.
Several weapons to choose from.
Their skill position was never the problem.
Yeah. That's never been a thing there. So got Colorado on that one. Then we got Notre Dame is taking on Virginia. Of course, I'm taking Notre Dame. It's not going to be an easy game, though.
Well, Notre Dame on a little red streak. I'm gonna stick with them.
Yeah, I'm sticking with them too, but Virginia ain't no punk.
Oh yeah, I already know. Virginia pretty solid.
They've had some good wins this year. They had a good win last week. They had an upset win last week. I forget who they played, but they were not picked to win that game, but came out victorious. But we both got Notre Dame in this one. Next we got SMU versus Boston College. Who you got up?
I got SMU.
I got SMU as well. Again, Boston College.
Boston College pretty solid. Too.
Pretty solid.
They kind of like Pitt. They might not be that great, but they ain't gonna come in with no weak squad.
No.
Boston College and Pitt is very similar to me.
Yeah, Boston College head coach is a former NFL head. He's a former NFL guy. I can't think of his name right now, but he was down there with the Texans for a little bit. But got him, playing well, man. Castellanos, the quarterback, very athletic kid. He's been, holding it down for a little while now. I forget his first name, but kid can ball, man. So it won't be an easy one, but I got SMU winning this game in the Northeast against Boston College, man. Watch out for them refs. And lastly, we got UT versus Arkansas. Who you taking?
I got UT.
I'm hooking them on them horns as well,
on them horns, man. Always on them horns.
Yeah, I ain't seen Arkansas play that much, but I just don't think
I saw Arkansas play against Tennessee. And I think Tennessee was a little big-headed that week, and Arkansas was on one.
Oh, gotcha.
Combination, yeah. But Arkansas got some good receivers, man. They got some receivers. Arkansas got those 6'3", 6'4". The Julio Jones looking dudes.
Yeah, they got some big boys over there.
Yeah. But Jay McCarr was dealing with them. I think they caught a couple passes on him, but anybody play DB gonna get a pass or two caught on him.
Oh yeah,
but he was balling with them though. He was balling with them.
Play long enough. Yeah, you gonna get a pass or two caught on you, no doubt.
And play against a high level enough competition.
Yeah. I think we're gonna jump around real quick. We're gonna hit ring the bell. You good with ring the bell right now?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Hey man, y'all know what time it is. Time now. Ring that bell.
Hit the bell. Shing-a-ling, 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 shing-a-ling.
Chang-a-ling, chang-a-ling,
That's that cool bell. That's that Bernie Mac bell.
Yeah. No school bells in here.
Hey, but anyway, man, I'm finna share some information that I personally know. I got my little notes here, but this is just to spur my memory on stuff that I already knew. But anyway, Roger Staubach was a 10th round draft choice. They don't even have 10 rounds.
That's
anymore.
crazy. No, they don't.
And the reason the Cowboys drafted him so late, it didn't have nothing to do with talent. Wasn't anybody going to draft Roger Staubach, so the Cowboys drafted him in the 10th round because he went to the Naval Academy, and when you graduate from the Naval Academy, you have to go fulfill your duties to the Navy. So Roger Staubach graduated from the Naval Academy in 1964, but he didn't play for the Dallas Cowboys until 1969 because he had to go fulfill his obligations to not the Naval Academy, to the Navy itself. And he stayed in the Navy 4 years. Well, that's 4 years, and then by the time he, came to the Cowboys, a year change, which was 5 years, and he was 27 years old his rookie year. So if he would have came in when he was 22, no telling what his records and Super Bowl accomplishments would have been. But after he stayed in the Navy for his 4 years, he came to play for the Cowboys in 1969. But before we go that far, in 1963, Roger Staubach won the Heisman Trophy at the Naval Academy, graduated in 64, got drafted by the Cowboys, and Roger Staubach was 6'3". This is his measurements. This was probably his rookie measurements, and by this time he was 27. So these was his real measurements. They had him at 6'3", 197 pounds, and I'm pretty sure after he lifted weights for a little bit after coming out the Navy, because when you're in the military, they have very strict weight requirements. So he probably had to keep his weight down. So I'm sure Roger went up to 205 or 210 or something. But anyway, Roger Staubach was so accomplished. Man, he had so many awards and he accomplished so much. I'm going to tell everybody this. To go Google Roger Staubach, and then you can see all the accomplishments he had. But I'm just going to read a few of them, and the few that I got are upper echelon accomplishments. Roger Staubach, first, like I told you, in 1963, he won the Heisman Trophy. Roger Staubach has the Presidential Freedom Award, which is presented by the president. So he has that award. He has a Super Bowl MVP. He's in the Dallas Cowboys Ring of Honor, and he's in the Hall of Fame. So, and when you go look up Roger Staubach, he won, all these awards that are named after certain people. He won the O'Brien Award for the best quarterback. He won all that. He won the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award. So I could go on and on Roger Staubach awards, but I'm gonna flip it up a little bit right quick. And Roger Staubach had several nicknames.
Yeah.
And one of his nicknames was Captain America.
Yep.
And that's why they call him Captain America, because of the Presidential Award, the Heisman trophies, the MVPs, and all that. And I'm gonna tell you what's high on my list. That's not so high on people's lists anymore, but it's high on my list. Roger Staubach is a veteran of the U.S. Navy.
Wow.
And Unc is a veteran. And that's a big accomplishment. People
huge
don't,
accomplishment, man.
Yeah, people don't hold that in high esteem anymore. But that's one of Roger Staubach's, as far as I'm concerned, major accomplishments by going to the Naval Academy, then completing his 4 years, then going to the NFL and being a Super Bowl MVP and all that other stuff. But I could go on and on about Roger's accomplishment. But he's a 2-time Super Bowl winner. He's on the all-decade team for the 70s.
Yeah.
He got 22,700 yards passing, 2,264 yards rushing, 153 passing touchdowns, 109 interceptions, and he got 20 more rushing touchdowns.
Man, Roger was that dude.
Yeah, man, Roger was that dude. And one of his nicknames was Captain Comeback and Roger the Dodger.
Yeah.
Also to go along with Captain America.
Yeah, we got Roger the Dodger on the screen right here.
Oh, yeah.
So that's...
And this is the thing about Roger the Dodger, is that Tom Landry told him, said, if you want to be a Super Bowl champion, you got to be more Roger and less Dodger.
Wow.
That's because he was doing the Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick stuff running. Because Roger Staubach is a great athlete.
Yeah.
And you can go check the record, because Roger Staubach played basketball, and back when Hoop It Up was a big thing.
Yep.
I know Roger Staubach team went to the Nationals, and I'm pretty certain that they won a national championship in Hoop It Up.
Roger out there doing everything.
So Roger was that dude, man. Like I say, go Google Roger and look up some of his highlights and clips so you can really see. And like I said, because all the awards that he won, some of them I didn't even know.
Yeah,
man. And like I said, when I looked it up, it's about 40 of them. No, for real.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, he won the best quarterback in college, the Heisman Trophy, Offensive Player of the Year. Did he come to the NFL and won so many awards? The only award that I did not see on his resume was regular season MVP.
That's crazy. For the NFL?
Yeah, for the
and it sounds like he definitely should have been if he doing all that other stuff.
Yeah, but every other award, Super Bowl MVP, Ring of Honor, Hall of Fame, highest quarterback rated in 1 year. I mean, in certain years, all kind of awards that he got. And man, just like I said, go look them up, because it's too many for me. Ring the bell ain't even that long.
Yeah, yeah.
And Roger Staubach was that dude, man.
Yeah, man. No, I've heard so many different things about Roger Staubach, man. And it must be true, is what I'm saying. Just how athletic he was. Like, he was one of the first running quarterbacks. If that's what you want to call it, you said, they used to, they made him start throwing from the pocket.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's when he started winning Super Bowls.
Yeah. And that's when he started winning Super Bowls, man. So Lamar's throwing the ball a little better this year. I say that much.
Absolutely.
I say that much. But man, that's That's what that is, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. That's ring the bell right there. Coming with that good info, good knowledge, man.
Go check out Roger, the Dodger, a.k.a. Captain America. Oh, and he had another nickname, too.
What was that?
Comeback Kid.
The comeback kid.
Hey, he had a lot of fourth quarter.
Hey,
all this, hey, man.
What'd you say about the nickname?
Hey, you got to earn that.
You got to earn that, man.
So now, if you got 3 or 4 of them, that means you
doing some things out there. Several things.
Yeah,
you
yes,
know.
Sir.
But call that man Captain America, man. God, tamale. Boy, that's saying enough right there. I tell you who needs Captain America right about now, America's team. Them Dallas Cowboys, man. What we gonna do with them, man? What we gonna do with them boys, man? I don't know. No, it's not looking good right now. I tell you that.
You know, I don't know if they still do this, but back in the day, when a horse come up lame, they take him in the back.
Yeah, you
gotta take him in the back and get 1, 2, straight to the head.
No, I can't do that. Can't do that, Jerry. Hey, Jerry get to firing things off. It's gonna be bad out there. Tell you that.
No, I'm just saying. They ain't no good. hey, if you could, that's what you. Hey, if you could, you would. But since you can't, you ain't.
Yeah, ain't, man. Hey, them boys ain't doing much of anything right now.
Nothing at all, but making a bunch of excuses and crying like little babies.
Hey, like
that's
I said,
all I can give.
I tried to help y'all set proper expectations at the beginning of the season, man. Like, try to let y'all know these boys gonna win 6 to 7 games this year. Now it's looking iffy, right? That was including a Commanders team that I remember from last year. So now it's looking like 4 to 5 wins this year, right?
Looking like 3.
Looking like 3. And hey, that might not be a bad idea, man. Go on and lose out. Go and get shedeur out here.
Hey, get you some.
Erase your losses with that. That is what it is. That is what it is, man.
Saying.
You know, like, go on and get shedeur. Now we got a quarterback.
Hey, and when you go get shedeur,
$400,000.
Go get Shilo or somebody bring with him.
Yeah, man. I don't think Deion want to come here, but he might if it's the Cowboys.
No.
I think the Dallas Cowboys might be the only one that will pull Deion from where he's at.
Deion just said the other day that he loved college. And I think he do.
He has to.
Because he loved developing young men.
Yeah.
And like I say,
but you know about the first rule in trading, you can't give away. You have to create value where you are.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why they won't, when players want out, they go to the front office first and they say something to the front office first.
Oh, yeah.
If a player come out on Twitter, he lowering the stock for everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he don't want to be there no way. Why we going to give you a first-round pick for that dude?
But I just think that Deion's strength is recruiting. Can't recruit in the pros.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, I think Deion's strength is recruiting and developing. And the pros, you ain't gonna get a chance to do none of that.
I think Deion knows. I think his strength is knowing talent, whether it's coaching talent, whether it's players on the field. I think Deion knows how to put the right players and the right people in place, and that's it. And he trusts his guys that he has in place.
Yeah, I just think,
but I like what Jerry Jones is doing, but Deion seems to be a little bit better.
This is just me. I think Deion's whole persona and everything he stands for and how he come off and everything goes over better with 19, 20, and 21-year-olds than they do with 27-year-olds.
No doubt.
Grown men. No doubt. That's all. I mean, that's going to be the drawback.
But see, a lot of these 27s might have needed a Deion in their life when they was 19, 20.
Yeah, but
so they might be more receptive to what he got to say.
But then, see, now that you got 97 million, you don't want to hear too much from nobody.
Yeah, no doubt. But
I'm just saying.
But I don't got as much as my coach. See, a lot of these dudes, and Deion might be the one dude that can do a little different. Because I don't care who you are, unless you Pat Mahomes or Dak, you ain't made more than Deion. You know what I'm saying? Through endorsements. Yeah. Through the game of football, through baseball, and just his persona.
But your team, you ain't made more than Deion, but your team had more invested in you than they did.
Oh yeah, no doubt. That's
what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah. This current team,
yeah. So I mean, none of this. All this is just my opinion. Ain't none of this.
Yeah, no doubt.
And Deion may go to the pros, and the guys love it.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna tell you this one. It's gonna be so hard on Deion. Most great players, it's hard for them to coach guys that they see ain't giving out.
Oh, absolutely.
Deion might run them. Deion probably run these dudes up
that's
all
what
the
he's doing
time.
right now in college right now. Hey, kid, if you ain't giving me the effort I want to see, I ain't got time to talk to you about
so I got to go to pro. But
you got this opportunity in front of you.
But he go to portal and get somebody.
Yeah.
But in the pros, you can't go.
No, you can't do that.
I mean,
can't
that's
go
all
to the
I'm
portal.
saying. Because I'm going to tell you like this. Right now, if Deion was coaching the Cowboys, he would be so mad. Him and Diggs might be got tangled
fighting
up
right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying because he's doing the terrible quarterback play.
Hey, if Deion was coaching the Cowboys, Diggs wouldn't be that terrible. I'll tell you that.
Hey, well, don't.
I tell you, I mean,
we ain't gonna throw Mike McCarthy under the bus quite as far as Michael Parsons did.
Yeah, I mean, Michael got 2 sacks in the game Sunday.
Yeah,
I mean they didn't really matter, but hey, one of them did early when it was in when we needed a play. Michael made a play. When we needed a play from Diggs made a play. It was all crapped away by
also
Cooper Rush threw for 45 yards, huh?
And also Michael Parsons was also on the bench taking a rest in the first quarter.
Yeah, no doubt.
For about 5 or 6, he was out half of the first quarter.
Yeah.
I thought you'd been rehabbing. Most of the rehab is conditioning, ain't it?
Man, you think?
So now you just come back off 4 weeks rehab and you're tired in the first?
Yeah. Yeah, you think?
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what's so exhausting with the Cowboys.
Cooper Rush threw for 45 yards.
I mean,
Trey Lance only had like 5 passes and threw for 21.
I'm going to say it like this, Jay. That Cooper Rush, that's the Cooper Rush that I ought know.
Man.
He can throw. Now, he made some good throws.
Yeah.
But he's erratic with it. That's the Cooper Rush.
See, I knew that Cooper Rush before. But you thought when he was in that Jason Garrett offense or whatever it was, he came in here and did what he did. He showed to be a completely different player.
But he had 2,000-yard rushes in the backfield with it.
Yeah, you're right.
He had Zeke.
Yeah,
and he had a
man.
So that made when you got 2,000-yard rushes, that make your quarterback look a little better. But now that he ain't got that, now you really gotta
play quarterback.
Well,
again, I don't know if we got 2,000 yards rushes or not. Zeke fumbled in the end zone.
Yeah,
like that was a great drive.
Yeah,
and they would have Patterson in really good position going into halftime.
And actually,
but we fumbled and they go back and score, and we 21-6 at half now.
Excuse me. Actually, when Rico Dowdle and Zeke have a hole, they look good. I mean, because Zeke looked like he got a burst.
Got a burst.
Yeah, when he got a hole.
Yeah.
But when he get mad in the backfield.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Zeke still keep us on schedule now.
So basically what I'm saying, you can't put it on them.
No.
When you getting hit in the backfield before you get started.
Yeah.
You know, you really can't put that on Zeke.
Yep. Yeah, you're right about that.
You know?
You're right
so
about
I don't
that.
know how good Zeke and Dowdle is, because they ain't getting no good opportunity.
Yeah.
They're getting opportunities, but not good ones.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right about that, man. It can't really say it's on them. I've been saying that, but them boys, I mean, it just didn't look good. We kept how many times did we fumble on Sunday? Zeke fumbled and people that don't typically fumble were fumbling on Sunday.
Yeah, Zeke don't typically fumble.
Ferguson don't typically fumble like that. Who else fumbled, man? CeeDee didn't see the ball.
But
how do you not see the? I mean, I understand the sun in your eyes, bro.
Jay, ain't this what I tell you? It's one thing after another one. Last week they didn't fumble, they did something else. Last week it was CeeDee's shoulder. This week he can't see the ball.
Yeah.
But if you go look at the play, the tight end is about 3-4 yards in front of you. He saw the ball because he was finna try to catch it, then he let it go back to you.
Yeah.
He saw it. You directly behind him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I see the news commentators try to come on there and say, oh, that's a problem, the Sun. They said Dez had a problem in the Sun. They said Michael Gallup, Tobin, and CeeDee. But when they showed the film, they never did show Dez's problem.
No.
They showed Gallup.
Yep.
Man, Gallup and Tobin have balls hit their head in the sun, in the shade at nighttime. Balls hit their hands and come out.
And they ain't catch it.
So that ain't no good example.
Yeah.
What they showed me,
yeah.
and all I can say, go back and look at the play. The tight end was finna catch it. Then he realized it's not for me, and he did like that. And it went to Zeke. And then Zeke, CeeDee say, I can't see it. But this is the part that really let me know. Did you see how CeeDee was smiling to the reporters when he said he couldn't see it? I couldn't see the ball. I'm saying, man. Come on, man.
Oh, man, I ain't see
I
that.
mean, that's what I'm saying. Those had no.
I ain't see
these
that.
guys ain't no gamers, man. They ain't no winners. They ain't no fighters. They ain't none of that. This is just my opinion.
Yeah.
And like I say, they soft in their underdogs.
I mean, it's hard to argue that right now because of the results that we seeing every Sunday.
Because there's something different all the time. If it ain't one thing, it's another. But it's always something.
Yeah, and it's a shame. And then we got Michael Parsons getting on his show or whatever, man.
Well,
talking about Travis Frederick. No, not Travis Frederick. Zach Martin, and the work that he's put in, saying that he outworks Mike McCarthy, and he's put more work in. Like, bro, like, first of all, Mike McCarthy used to play, okay?
No, first of all, Mike McCarthy is done when Zach Martin get there, and he's done when he leaves. So how can he be outworking Mike McCarthy?
Every day.
Come on,
I'm having a conversation Sunday with someone really close to Mike McCarthy, telling me that he's getting home super late
and leaving super early.
And leaving, and not just going to sleep when he get home. Getting home, studying film, looking at tape, doing what he got to do. And he's out the house 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, back to it. And I keep telling y'all, man, like, how can we put this on McCarthy when it's just not his guys executing? Just like can't nobody go make me rob a bank, can't nobody make another man show up and play a game. You can coach your butt off.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if it's not instilled in that person to show up that day, they ain't gonna do it, and you can't count on them.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Jay. I gotta eat, because this is the whole thing. Like I said, I've been saying, Mike McCarthy ain't been had them ready to play. I gotta back off of that a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Because this is the whole thing. Mike McCarthy may not be. I'm gonna say it like this. Mike McCarthy is not one of my favorite coaches, but he ain't this bad.
No, he's not. He's got a Super Bowl win.
I mean,
he's got something to win.
Then he got 12 wins with y'all sorry Bucks 3 years in a row.
Coming into the season, he's the most winningest coach ever in Cowboys history coming into this game.
Y'all wasn't doing no hell then for him to win 12 games.
Absolutely.
So
he was coaching his butt off
because this is the whole thing. When you get 136 million, you get 240 million. You get 97 million, and somebody got to get you ready to play. That's a problem.
That's an issue.
All I need to do is tell you to play. This is what we got to do. And then I take you to practice and say, okay, you running that route 1 yard too long. Cut it off a little early. Blah, blah. We're doing all this in practice.
Yeah.
And you getting all this money. On Sunday, you don't have no self-motivation, no care. Come on, man.
Hey, Jerry, I got an idea.
Some of this stuff ain't Mike McCarthy's fault. I mean, little bit of it is, but a lot of it is because they soft in their undergarments.
Hey, Jerry, I have something right here. I'm gonna bring to you. I'm gonna bring forward to you. Okay, this is how we're gonna do this. If we're gonna give away $240 million contract over what a 4-year period,
you have $60 million a year.
I need at least $228 million of that incentive based. You got a chance to make $240 million, bro. But I'm gonna guarantee you, you got a chance to make $40 million a year, $60 million a year. But I'm gonna guarantee you $5 million. You got $5 million of that 60 every year guaranteed. Now, if you make these numbers and do these things, you'll get that $60 million, and it's yours, big dog. And I know a lot of players might not go for this, but hey, we ain't won a championship in 30 years, bro. So what I owe you? You been here for 8. Ain't done nothing in 7. What do I owe you, bro? I already gave you $140 million, so I tell you this.
What did I tell you?
I guarantee you $5 million.
That if I was an owner, I would be one of these owners that's making my money off the TV contract. Because I'm not giving these guys big money.
Yeah.
There's very few people that I mean, I seen Jamar. Did you see Jamar Chase Thursday?
Yeah.
Did he look at
balling?
Did he look at that like CeeDee Lamb?
Boy was balling. Separation. Lead breaking tackles.
Everything.
Like, wide open, making catches in the back of the end zone.
Coverage,
yes, sir.
All of that.
Yes, sir.
Then you see D-Hop. go over to Kansas City.
Yeah.
A couple of them passes that everybody be talking about Patrick Mahomes. That's what I tell you that.
Yeah.
Jay, all these quarterbacks play alike. They just can't get away with what the other ones do.
Man.
They ain't good enough to do it.
Yeah.
And that's how I got something else to talk about. Yeah, because this is the whole thing. Man.
I give you $5 million up front, $4 million to win. How about that?
Yeah. Every time you win.
Every time you win, you get $4.
No, I'm gonna do you like
I give you $2.5 million to win.
No, I'm gonna do you like tips. You know, because tips when they were first invented, you put the money on the table, and every time the waiter mess up, you take some out. Hey, I'm gonna put $240 million on the table, Dak.
Yeah.
Cause right now about $70 million gone from that 240.
Yeah, man.
You back in the hunt, cause I'm taking away.
We gotta figure this thing out, dog. Cause you boys here, y'all acting real entitled and taking full advantage of the system. Hey, I'm cool with that, but hey, bro. Not when you're playing for my team. That's all I got to say. Not when you're playing for my team, dog.
No, man, I ain't gonna be able to do it, man.
You know, and bro, like, come on, man. Like, it's just been a bad deal. And
we can talk about this all day.
Yeah,
so let's move on.
We can talk, man.
We can talk about how
just,
sorry the Cowboys is for.
It's no good. No bueno, man. No bueno. I really got, only solution I got for you, man, let Trey Lance play. If he catches on and takes us to the playoffs, so be it. If not, we know we need to get another quarterback in here.
Absolutely.
Period.
Absolutely.
So that's all. What we hanging on with Cooper Rush for? He gonna guarantee you some losses. Maybe that's what you want. Just be honest with us, Jerry. That's all I'm asking, man.
Hey, I'm telling you like
just
this,
give me some honesty.
Because Dak's supposed to be having season-ending surgery.
Oh, he done.
Yeah.
So go and let Trey run with it. Let him get his
that
games
might be
under
a
his
good
belt.
thing. Because if you get 3 wins, you're gonna be in the top. You're gonna be up in the
First
top.
round, absolutely.
Top 2 or 3. So you're gonna get a chance to get almost whoever you want.
Yep, straight up, man. So we'll keep it rocking. Moving on. Got them Houston Texans on Monday night, huh? Dallas Cowboys versus them Houston Texans. Who you got in this one, though?
Man, you know, I'm gonna pick the Cowboys, but Houston gonna win.
What?
Hey, I'm gonna pick the Cowboys. Like I said, I'm stuck. But Houston gonna win.
Hey,
I'm just picking them.
Yeah.
I'm just picking them because I'm here in Dallas and I said at the beginning of the year. But do I really think they're gonna win? Hell to the no.
No, Dallas ain't got a shot.
Hey.
Dallas ain't got a shot. Only way Dallas wins is if Houston don't show up at all. If the practice squad show up, and now Dallas got a chance. It still ain't guaranteed. I'm taking Houston in this one, man. Ain't much to talk about, man. Dallas, we down. Y'all know what's good. We down, man. Let's keep this thing rocking along, though. Let's keep it rocking, man. So, a lot of good football in the NFL this past weekend, man. Pittsburgh did Dallas a favor. Went out there, I mean, not really, but went out there and had a really good game and beat the Commanders this past weekend. Did you get a chance to check that out, man? Russell Wilson.
I caught some of it, but it don't matter how many games Commanders leave. Ain't no favor to Dallas.
No.
I mean, you know.
Hey, we still the Cowboys are still in the hunt.
The only favor that they did Dallas is that we can point and say, "Oh, we beat Pittsburgh."
Yeah,
that's the only favor that they did.
That's it.
Because if they would have a good record, we can say, "Oh, we beat them." That's all. That's all we can say. What else can we say?
Nah, I mean nothing.
We beat a good team. That's what our season is coming down to.
Absolutely, we beat a good team. Man. Yeah, man, and bro. But we were bad at the time. And they were playing Justin Fields. There's a lot of things that took place right there that made that happen and helped that happen. But yeah, man.
Mike Tomlin is notorious for having a slow start.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But he also notorious for 10-win seasons. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
So once them Steelers get to rolling, them boys roll. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they went out there. The Steelers went out there this past weekend and they beat the Commanders. A nice little win. 28-27, man. Very good game right there if you were watching it, man. Just Russell Wilson, I didn't think that he would be better than Justin Fields, but he still has that, that experience. He can still throw that deep ball well. I mean, basically when Russ gets back, he throws it up and throws it high and lets dudes run up under that bad boy. But he's got the arm to do it, though. And he's got a hell of a receiver, too.
Russ is one of the few people in the league still playing quarterback the old school way.
In that pocket?
Yeah, 2 and 3 step, 3 step, 5 step drop, get it out.
Absolutely.
And I still think that if you want to be a good quarterback,
that's what you got to do.
Because this is the only thing. You only got 1 or 2 Lamar Jacksons and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And and I'll put what's the name in that category? Boy in Buffalo.
Josh Allen. Yeah.
Because Josh, I'm gonna tell you like this. Josh Allen's biggest problem being an interception. Josh Allen cutting down on interception. Man, Buffalo gonna be hard to beat.
Man, yeah, they are. Hey, and quietly, man, look out for Kyler Murray too. Is all I got to say.
Oh yeah, hey man,
that boy, that balling.
Oh yeah, hey.
That boy, that balling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the Ravens went out there, got that win. I'm sorry, the Steelers went out there, got that win, 28-27. The Ravens got a big win against Joe Burrow on Thursday Night Football, 35-34. They came back and won that game. They were down in the fourth quarter by I think 3 scores or something. I mean, they was down pretty good. And they came back. In the third quarter, they were down. Came back, man, and did what they do. Lamar Jackson. Hey, those uniforms, first of all, those purple helmets with the gold mask. I don't know if you saw them.
Oh,
it was fire.
Oh, yeah.
Them bad boys was fresh. That's all I got to tell you. Fresh unis. But, yeah, Lamar's doing what he's doing, man, out there balling. On them boys. Enjoying watching that go down, the way he did that.
And that's that same game that Jamar Chase showed what a number one receiver do, man.
Yep,
Yep.
Exactly. And then the Lions went out in a great game, beat the Texans. We mentioned it earlier. They came back in that one as well. Won that game 26-23. I think they was down 23-3 or something like that.
Oh yeah, man. The Lions. I'm pulling for the Lions, man.
Oh, I am too. I like Dan Campbell.
Yeah, man. I want the Lions to go to the Super Bowl.
Hard-nosed football in the city of Detroit, man. They need something. They need something good up there, man. They ain't had nothing good since 8 Mile came out, you know. Since Chauncey Billups and them boys, Ben Wallace and them boys was going in for the Pistons, you know. I think the Tigers went to the World Series. I think they won a couple of them. Might have won one of them, but yeah, the Detroit Lions haven't had anything. That's one of the few teams to not win a national Super Bowl.
Yeah, you got about.
They've never won a Super Bowl.
You got about 6 or 8.
Yeah.
About 6 or 8 teams, they won no Super Bowl ever.
Yep.
It might be more than that. You might be surprised. It might be about 10.
That's wild. Yeah. But never won a Super Bowl. We got 5 down here, by the way, in Dallas. Just not recently. All right, while y'all talking smack.
30 years.
Yeah, and y'all still got 5 more years of catches if y'all win them back to back. You know, so good luck with that. But yeah, shout out to the Lions. I don't mean to hate, man. Dan Campbell's the former Cowboy doing a heck of a job up there, man.
Dan Campbell, that's my dude, man.
Yeah.
He's a good coach, and he fiery, and he make quick decisions. Go for it. We ain't doing all that.
Fourth down, bro. Nah, we on it. We on it, bro. I feel it. You know, like, hey, sometimes you got to keep that feeling in you, dog.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's that lust. That boy got that lust after them first downs when that fourth down come out.
You know what luck is?
What's that?
Preparation meets opportunity.
Oh, absolutely.
Have you ever noticed that the good dudes are always lucky and the sorry ones ain't?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because they prepared for the luck.
Absolutely. You not. Hey, like Jordan say, hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
Around here.
Yeah.
So you got to put yourself in position to get lucky. Yeah. Is all I got to say about that.
Prepare. So
yes,
when it's an opportunity, he's lucky. No, he did that 4 times already.
Yeah.
You mean that's luck? He did it 5, 6 times?
Yeah.
Sound like he ready for that. Ready for that situation.
Man, and then I guess this is a bit of a shocker. Bryce Young. That boy got 2 wins in a row out there in Carolina. Carolina Panthers went out there and beat the New York Giants this past weekend, man. 20-17.
Do you know the difference? The big difference in Bryce Young?
What's that?
Teammates playing a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
His teammates playing a lot better.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he playing better, too.
I mean, he play. Hey, it's easy to play. If all of us, you know, if y'all playing better, it's automatically, even if I'm not playing better, it's going to look like it. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. Because I seen a good comparison the other day on TV.
Who's that?
Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
They played against each other 7 times.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes got 4 wins. Josh Allen got 3.
Yeah.
Josh Allen got the most completions, the most yards, the most touchdowns, and the fewer interceptions. But Patrick Mahomes got the most wins. So what does that tell you?
But Pat the GOAT. Well, the GOAT getting outplayed by the Buffalo, even though the GOAT got more wins.
You know what that tell me?
What's that?
Patrick Mahomes got better teammates.
His teammates is playing
because Josh Allen's statistics are better than yours.
Absolutely.
So in every competition, I'm really outplaying you.
Yeah.
But your teammates better than mine.
Yeah.
You know, Stephon Diggs dropped a pass against Kansas City in the playoffs. You remember that, right?
And one of them wins, we got to talk about, you know, Pat got the ball with 13 seconds on the clock down.
Yeah. So.
And put his team in position to kick a field goal to win. You know?
And then after the game.
So that game, it could be 4-3 Josh Allen.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it could be.
In most cases, it would be 4-3.
Would be, absolutely, sure would.
Josh Allen in that situation right there, man. But Crazy, man. Great football being played in the AFC, man. So, and lastly, yeah, of course, we got to talk about the Chiefs, man. Chiefs won 16-14. People questioning if Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league. Yes. Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL. I don't care what you say about his stats. The stat I look at is that win column.
Absolutely.
He does what it takes to win. And that is what I call a great leader. And that's what makes him a great quarterback.
And I will also say this too. That's why I got the best teammates in the league.
Yeah, he do.
I mean, he the best.
Hey, that defense real now.
16 to what they lost to one?
16-14. They gave up 14 points.
How many times you seen that defense hold people to 10, 14,
Absolutely.
13? That's what I'm talking about. Patrick, I ain't trying to take nothing for Pat. If I had to take a quarterback right now,
yeah,
I would take Pat Mahomes.
Absolutely.
But when I touch him, I said, can you bring number 57?
Can you bring 95 with you?
Yeah, Joe. Oh, yeah, number 57. Oh, that's it. That's your boy. I'm expecting Tyler to come with you. But can you bring that number 57? I'm just saying, hey, them boys be balling.
Yeah, man. Can we get 87 with us? How about that new number 8 you got? I wouldn't mind bringing D-Hop too. Or that 29, that Kareem Hunt, that backfield. Or that whole O-line you got blocking for you. They do pretty good by themselves.
You can bring about 12 or 15 of them with you right off the bat.
Yeah, definitely going to appreciate it. Definitely going to appreciate it, man. But nah, man. So, yeah, it's very cool watching these boys go in the way they do, man. And, yeah, man, it's a lot to look forward to in this NFL. So, moving on to the week's predictions. My bad. First, I'm jumping the gun. Oh, what was your good and your bad, your ugly, man? Y'all know what time it is. Time for the good, the bad, and the ugly. What you got?
Even though it was last week, but it was Thursday night. Man, my good was Jamar Chase. Man, seeing that dude caught some ball and outran. I mean, man, he outran Baltimore's. I mean, it was about 5 guys.
Yeah.
I think 3 was to his left and 2 was to his right, and they were in front of him, and they had the angle.
Yeah.
He broke the angle and ran between them, and then he caught a touchdown.
Yeah.
And sashayed on the goal. I mean, he just looked like a real
number one.
receiver.
Absolutely, man.
And that was my good. Oh my.
Yeah. So what was your bad, huh? What was your bad?
My bad. The Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Cowboys.
Yeah. That's easy to.
I mean, I'm not even gonna separate them, except for one, because that's gonna be my ugly. The Cowboys are just bad at every position.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'll give Guyton and BB a little, because they rookie. But Zach Martin,
yeah,
you're a 5 or 6 time Pro Bowler, all pro, all this. Man, you ain't blocking nothing.
Ain't blocking nothing, bro.
Nothing.
Boy, you olaying like every time you come up the ball, I see you olaying.
And I said, and I gave Najee Smith some praise.
Yeah.
I ain't seen him since.
Najee, yeah, man.
Najee, I ain't seen him in the last 6-7 games. I don't know if he in the game or not.
I saw him come up the field once.
But you didn't see him on the field.
Didn't see him on the field.
That's
so
a problem.
Coming off, didn't know he was out there.
So I'm just saying,
Mazzy.
The whole Dallas Cowboys is my bad from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And I'm going to single out the ugly.
What's your ugly?
Man, back to CeeDee.
Ah.
Man, CeeDee said he couldn't see the ball.
Yeah.
But the guy right in front of you saw it.
Yeah.
And then this is the thing.
CeeDee ball, bro.
And then this is the thing that.
What you mean by the guy right in front of him saw it? Like, explain that to me.
The tight end, CeeDee probably 5 or 6 yards deep in his zone.
Yeah.
The tight end was right at the goal line or one step in front of one.
Yeah.
Right at the goal line.
Yeah.
He went to reach for the ball, but then he realized it wasn't for him. He did like this. And then he looked back. And then CeeDee said, I can't see it. He saw it.
Yeah.
He right in front of you.
Man.
I mean, I'm just saying, and with CeeDee.
What's really going on?
And with CeeDee, at first it was that, then it was the shoulder, now it's the song. It's going to be something else next week. I'm just saying. Yeah. There's always something with these boys.
Yeah.
They're not just ugly, man.
Man, yeah, that's very
ugly. Figure it out, man.
Yeah,
figure it out.
That was a bad deal right there, man.
I mean, because to me, I don't see how everybody saw it but you.
Yeah.
I think your concentration level was a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
That's just me.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't know.
No doubt.
And then what?
There's something going on right there.
And then the ugly part about it, when they asked him about it, he was smiling.
And
he wasn't even pissed off. Even if I can't see the ball, I'm mad because I couldn't see it.
Because that was a great scoring opportunity for the
Cowboys. He was sitting up there at the end of the game. He up there by his locker. Oh, I couldn't see the ball, man. I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's always one thing after another.
What up, Fat Mouth? What's up, Bad Gill? Bad G Hill? Bad Gill? Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. So, yeah, man. My good for the week. I gotta go give it to that young man, Bryce Young. You know, I think he had one win prior to him coming back from being benched.
Yeah.
I think he had one win his whole career.
Now he got 2 in a row.
And now he's reeled off 2 in a row. So, you know, everybody been talking bad about him. Undersized. He's not ready. He's not an NFL quarterback. I've said it. But he's come back and won 2 games in a row in Carolina. You know, I think that's very impressive. Carolina always got a pretty stout defense and whatnot, but hey, man, I got to give him my good for this week. You know, who saw that coming? I didn't. I'll tell you that right now.
I didn't.
Tell you that right now. My bad for the week. I'm with you, huh? Got to beat them Dallas Cowboys. Got to beat them Dallas Cowboys, man. That was just a very unmotivated performance. I thought y'all would have a little bit of a boost in you right now. Dak being out, you know.
Michael Parsons coming back.
You know, Dak making the team effing sucks comment, and you know, Cooper Rush coming back after he went 4-1 for his last time he was out here, right? Or 5-1, whatever it was. And Cooper Rush came out here and threw for 45 yards. 45 yards, dog? 45 yards, dog. Let's think about 45 yards.
I'm going to tell you like this here. His receivers didn't help him, though.
45 yards, though. Huh?
Yeah, 45 yards.
Trey Lance came in for half a quarter and threw for 21. 45 yards, bro. And I'm talking, hey, I was at the game. That play, he got sacked. Where he fumbled and let it go. He had to let it go. Hey, that wasn't a love TKO. No. That was a defensive TKO right there. My boy hit stick my boy so hard right there.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, I'm talking about Cooper Rush was had to let it go.
And then when he came back, he looked like he didn't want no more.
He didn't want none of that.
He didn't want to come back in the game.
He didn't want none of that.
You can tell when I'm going to the game because I have to, not because I want to.
He didn't want to. And I tell you this, man, like, when he went out the game for 2 plays and Trey Lance came in for 2 plays, he handed the ball off twice. The crowd was buzzing. Felt like somebody just plugged the amp in.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was excited for a split second. And they took them out. And then they brought him back in. Everybody got excited again. The game was over at this point.
Yeah. And did you see?
People just want to see Trey.
And did you see when Trey ran?
Yeah.
One time he ran.
Yeah.
Did he run it? Was he running like he was on a football play, or did he look like he was running for his life?
Like he was on a football play for me.
He looked like he was running. When he went to that right,
to the sideline?
Yeah, man, he was running like, I ain't got no blocking, I ain't got shit. I mean, that's what I call running for his life.
But he made it look smooth, though, from what I saw.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you look at the speed and effort that he was giving, he was giving tremendous. He got good speed.
Mm-hmm.
And he was giving tremendous effort because he was looking like, I know I ain't got no help. I better try to get around this corner before somebody come clean my clock.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's just how.
Absolutely. He saw that boy let it go. Just a couple players
he didn't want none of that.
No part of that,
man. He didn't want no part of that
hey.
TKO.
Hey, I like a scary runner. Saquon was scary last week when he jumped over Buddy backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, but he was.
I don't mind that.
But he was in a scary. He was in a. How can I put it? He was in a scary. But I'm still in control.
Oh, he was in a comfortable position.
In a comfortable position. Trey was running like he was in an
scared for his
uncomfortable
life.
position.
Yeah, man.
That's what I'm talking about. He
Yeah,
was like,
man.
I'm running because I ain't got no. He wasn't running because it was an opening.
Yeah.
Or he read. He was running like I ain't got nothing else. I look down there, ain't nobody over. I gotta get around this corner for somebody. I mean, he was that's kind of running.
Yeah. Trey, he was running for his life. That's what you're saying.
Hey.
Boy was running for his life, man. Pat is. Oh man, said I got Debo on Friday. Trip the Ghost, what's going down, big dog? Just not seeing you in the building, bro. I don't know why your comments didn't pop up on the screen.
Maybe you need to refresh.
Let me refresh the screen, man. What's going down, Trip?
Oh, because I was like, what Trip? But look at that.
Hey, Trip, did you get did you at least get the
Notification?
Yeah, notifications, bro? I think this one's showing us the horizontal. This one's showing, I don't know, because J-Rod say he on the vertical too. On the mobile. Let me see. Damn, didn't get in. Man, no notifications again, bro. See, that's how they doing this, big dog. You know, I can't, we doing our best, man. We doing our best. I'm calling them out. You know?
Hey,
I don't
got new
say.
equipment, got a new computer, all that.
I'm going to screenshot this, man. I'm going to screenshot this right now, and I'm going to send it in, be like, yo, I did what y'all told me to do. I done told my people, and they still letting us know they're not getting any notifications, man.
Yeah.
Now, it's bogusness going
Man,
on.
you know how it is, man. People hate to see you when you start to make that move, man.
Hey, man, at first it was Tom Brady. Tom Brady started winning them Super Bowls. People started hating him. Now he retired. They can't hate him no more. And now people starting to hate Pat Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? People don't like winners. Hey, we winners over here. Y'all gonna have to keep hating us.
Man, I love winners.
Yeah, I love them too.
Hey, because I'm always on. Hey, it ain't but one. Hey, it ain't number one person on that top stand in track and field.
Yeah.
There's some people standing next to him, but there's one on the top.
Yeah.
And that's not on the track and field. It's on the one at the top every sport, every time.
And yeah, Ron, Pat top 5 of all time already. Man, Pat might be number 1. I ain't never seen nobody throw behind their back. I ain't never seen nobody do a no-look pass. I ain't never seen nobody do the Matrix pass that he did in the Super Bowl when my boy was sitting sideways. Balls in the days. I still ain't seen nobody throw a pass like that.
Well, I'm gonna
hit
say
a man
like
in the
this.
chest,
Everybody
and my
that
boy
tried
didn't.
back in the day got put on the bench.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Hey,
You
Pat
gotta
didn't
get
do a
a
lot.
coach. You gotta get a coach that will allow you to do it.
Yeah.
And then once you do it, they will leave you. Because it has been times in the past where players were successful doing something that the coach didn't want them to do, but the coach still put them on the bench because they wanted to be in control. I told you not to do that, even though that has happened to me personally before. I got an interception. He says, oh, you got an interception, but you wasn't where you were supposed to be. The ball up in the air like a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
You mean I can't run over there and get it?
Yeah.
I'm just
crazy.
saying.
That's
I
crazy.
mean, in the old school, man, it was way different.
Yeah.
And I know Pat Mahomes. And like I say, all the moves that Pat Mahomes is doing, I've seen him on the playground before.
Yeah.
Just never seen him in the NFL.
In the
game.
NFL, exactly.
So that means that if you do
That
that,
boy real comfortable out there.
that it can be done.
Yeah.
It's just that you gotta have the
Opportunities, just like Travis Hunter.
just like we say. Preparation meets opportunity.
Absolutely.
Pat Mahomes, that ain't his first time doing that.
And that ain't
That's
luck.
his first time doing it in the NFL game.
Exactly.
But he done did that before. Because he
Exactly.
ain't never thrown behind his back. Ain't no way. What's gonna present you? Oh, I can. What do you make you think you can do something you ain't never even tried before?
Yeah.
He done tried it. He may not even complete it, but he know I can do it. Because I
Absolutely.
done tried it before.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's in practice, on the sideline, playing with your homeboy. He have tried that before.
Yeah. Now it is crazy, bro. Hey, Trip say he ain't getting notifications and he's a member.
Yeah.
This is how we getting done right now, bro, for whatever reason. But it's gonna come back around. We got the technical side of things fixed. How we sounding, Trip? How we looking, Trip? I know you're gonna let us know if we got something off, something not popping right. But yeah, man, definitely appreciate you letting us know what's going
YouTube
down.
right there?
Yeah, this YouTube right here.
Yeah,
But nothing's popping over here. I don't understand.
I don't understand
that
man.
part. But
Yeah.
it's all good. We can see it right here now. We'll see
Okay.
old ones anyway, not new ones.
Not the new ones.
The software ain't refreshing. And it's on a brand new computer.
So-
Hey, Trip, we was on a PC before. Just got to let you know, dog. We was on a PC before, back in the gap. And
No,
the
at
PC
first we was on the main computer.
Yeah, on the
And
PC, and it started tripping.
Then we went on the PC.
Then we went over to we went to the laptop.
Oh, okay.
Went over to the laptop, went to Apple,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Trip, I told Trip, I said, we on the Mac and everything. Trip was like, oh, that's the problem. Well, yeah, Trip, I went out and bought another PC, dog. So we back on PC, dog. So nothing should be tripping no more, dog. I'm glad you called me out because you made me make moves, and we shaking right how we need to be shaking right about now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you go back on Sunday, I was at the game in the suite, you know, that I be talking about.
Oh yeah.
And I got put a few pictures up, put a few posts up, you know, from the game. So you can go back and look at that, man. It's a great time. Just sucks that we lost, man. But hey, they got the best macaroni and cheese out there. Is all I gotta say. I gotta hit that macaroni and cheese every time I hit it. But we're gonna keep this thing rolling.
What's up, Rob?
Oh, you know what time?
I'm on the podcast. What's up?
Look on that phone. Hold up. Hold up. We them boys. Let me see right here.
What time you leaving?
Hit us.
Oh, so
let me see what we got cracking over here.
So we need to come back to the airport and get you.
Oh, we good. We good, y'all.
Yeah, I'm at the
okay. Wait,
so,
you know,
make sure
an emergency right quick.
Man. They change your
Yeah, man. Let me see here. We had a flight change, a little family emergency real quick.
All right.
Y'all know what time it is, man. Time for them Bet US Rapid Fire Picks of the Week.
Yeah, that's hard. That was my son. He at the airport. They switched his flight. Now he got to come back and catch a flight in the morning.
It happens.
Oh, yeah.
It happens. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it happened to us
sucks.
in Playa Coma last time we were down there. We had to get a hotel.
Hey, that's a nice place to be. It happened to me when I was in LA, when it was frozen over in Dallas.
We had already checked out the resort.
Oh.
Hey, if we'd have known it before we checked out, we'd just stayed another
Been
day.
chilling, yeah, man.
Chilling,
That's whack. Yeah, and that's a 45-minute drive right there.
Yeah.
In Mexico. So you like looking everywhere constantly. But yeah, man, we got that rapid fire, you know, coming at you right now. Again, we got the Bet US Picks of the Week. Let me drop this fire. So y'all gonna hit that QR code one time. Gonna sign up with Bet US, man. Y'all know how we coming. Y'all know how we get it in, how we doing it. But let me hit that fire back on. Here we go. On. You ready?
I'm ready. Rapid fire.
We got the Commanders versus the Eagles. Who you got on?
I got the Eagles.
Green Bay. Oh, and that one? Ooh, I got the Commanders. We got Green Bay versus the Bears. Who you got on?
Green Bay. Bears been struggling lately. They were looking good earlier. They're struggling now.
Oh, yeah, they playing in Chicago, though.
Green Bay.
And you know Aaron Rodgers is their daddy. I don't know about Jordan Love. You got Green Bay?
Jordan Love their uncle. He might have been their daddy.
He still got some say-so around him.
Yeah, he's still a superior authority figure to the ball.
Is it their daddy? Is it their daddy brother or their mama brother?
That's their daddy brother. Because their daddy gonna let them get independent. The mama might say, "Stop! Don't do them boys like that." Their daddy gonna say, "Get them,
boy, man, make them earn it." Yeah, I got Green Bay. Then we got Jacksonville versus the Lions. Who you got, huh?
Oh, the Lions.
They twice still rolling. Yeah, I got Detroit in that one as well, man. Jacksonville looking like trash. Then we got the Titans versus the Vikings. Who you got, huh? Vikings all day in that one right there. Vikings right there. Then we got Cleveland Browns versus the Saints. Who you got?
Cleveland.
I got them Browns. Them Saints. Shh. Don't you say that.
I said Saints ain't won games to beat the Cowboys.
Saints. Shh. I got them Browns. Colts versus the Jets, looks like.
Flacco had a hard week last week, but I'm gonna take Flacco. I'm going with the Colts.
Oh, Flacco.
I know. Plus, I don't like Aaron Rodgers like that.
I'm gonna take the Jets in that one, up. Yeah, I mess with Aaron Rodgers.
That's my personal feelings. It ain't got that much to do with talent. My personal. I'll be honest.
So you treating Aaron Rodgers like the rest of the world treating Deion right now?
No. Well, you
don't like him.
Well, this is the whole thing. Everything Deion got in here, Aaron Rodgers, and he ain't what he got, but he's an elitist, man.
Oh, he is, no doubt.
I mean,
he's.
I mean, he did some
flower
things.
child right there.
Yeah, he did some. Boy, yeah, out there,
California. My boy out there need them mushrooms.
Yeah.
You know, boy out there experimenting.
Yes, sir, out of California.
Ooh, we got that blue blood game. Got them Ravens versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who you got?
I'm going to take the Steelers.
Ooh, wait. I'm going to take them. Ooh.
The Ravens been playing good lately, but Ravens got, 3 losses?
One of them is a Pittsburgh, and it was like 10-3 or 10-6 or something like that. I got to take Pittsburgh again, man.
Yeah.
I got to take Pittsburgh again.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
I got to.
Man, Pittsburgh.
Until Lamar showed me that he can beat Pittsburgh.
Yeah, exactly.
Consistently. I got to go with Mike Tomlin and them boys,
and
man.
And then that's a conference game. And then, people that play you all the time, it don't matter how good you are, they know you. They ain't.
That's what I'm saying. Certain games, it's like you just got a cloud over your head. You got to get over your own mental barriers. And I feel like the Ravens got a mental barrier right now against the Pittsburgh Steelers, just being straight up honest. Yeah. That's what it seems like, because kind of like that Kansas City and Oakland or Kansas City and Denver thing, they always struggle against those teams, no matter how good or bad of a season those teams are having. Those teams give
Kansas City hard because they are division.
Absolutely.
They've been playing you twice a year for the last 40 years. They know you. Ain't
nothing new. They just got to refine what we've been doing because we've been beating them. So I got Pittsburgh in that one, man. Hey, make sure you go hit these QR codes and get down with us. Let me get that fire out the way one more time before we get back going. Back to it. So we got the Falcons and the Broncos. Who you got on?
Falcons.
I got the Falcons as well in that one. Then we got Seattle versus the 49ers. Seahawks versus 49ers. Who you got on?
Another division game. I'm taking Seattle, man.
I'm taking the 49ers in that one. They playing in San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey is back. I got San Francisco in that one. No doubt.
I'm just taking. I don't like San Francisco either.
I hate San Francisco.
This is more of a hard guess than a head guess.
Yeah, no doubt.
Sometimes I just be honest. Sometimes I pick with my heart.
Hey,
because
I want you to lose. Money is like playing with my emotions.
I would say I ain't got no money on none of this.
I do all my picks as if I got money on them because it's the bet US picks right here.
Well, see, I don't gamble no more.
Okay.
So I can just pick willy-nilly.
Well, that ain't me.
Hey, but if I was still gambling,
I
would do the same thing. I would pick as if I had money on it. But since I don't gamble anymore.
Yeah. So now we got Kansas City versus Buffalo. It's 4-3 right now in that series.
I'm going to pick Buffalo.
You think it's 4-4? They do for they win.
Because in this Kansas City undefeated. And just the whole thing.
In Buffalo.
I just don't think, in Buffalo, I don't think you're going through the season undefeated. And if I got to pick anybody going to beat you, it's going to be Buffalo. Because they're 4-3. Buffalo can't beat you.
I'm picking Kansas City.
I'm picking Buffalo.
I think Kansas City is taking pride in the fact that when we show up and we got all our guys and we want to win, we will win. I'm picking Kansas City. Yeah.
Hey,
I'm picking Kansas City.
But this is the thing. Josh Allen ain't scared of you mofos. Josh Allen ain't scared of you mofos.
No, he not.
I mean, I'm just saying, so it's going to be a game.
Josh Allen don't care.
I'm just saying, Josh Allen, if it was somebody else, I would have no problem.
Josh Allen don't care.
But if anybody can do it, I think it'll be Buffalo.
Yeah, no doubt. If Buffalo don't do it, hey,
it ain't gonna hardly get done
until they get to week 17 and they sit everybody.
It's looking bleak. It's looking bleak. If Buffalo don't do it, it's looking bleak.
It's looking bleak, man. But I got Kansas City,
and it's just hard for a team to go through the whole season undefeated.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm picking with all kind of stuff.
I saw Pat Mahomes beat these dudes on one leg last week, so
but
he got 2.
Yeah,
I got Kansas City. Team Dallas Texans around here. Then we got the Bengals versus the Chargers. Who you got, huh?
I got the Bengals.
Got the Bengals?
Bengals. I'm gonna tell you what. They're gonna beat a lot of teams. There's 2 or 3 teams they can't beat, but right now, the way they played against the Ravens last week,
I take the Bengals too, man.
If they play like that against them boys, they'll beat them boys.
Yeah.
If they play the same way they played against the Ravens, they'll beat them.
I think the Bengals' backs against the wall. You know what they say about when the cat back is against the wall. You know what I'm saying? I think them boys are about to just go out and play like they can, right, for the rest of the season.
Oh, yeah.
Then we got the Texans and the Cowboys. I already know, y'all know I got the Texans.
I got the Cowboys.
Unc got the Cowboys because he made that comment. Unc would have lost all his money this year. Unc
wouldn't have said that if he had money on the line. Unc going game by game.
I'm saying all them years you picked the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, but this in that.
Not
this in
year,
the 90s and the 70s and stuff. So
it ain't going down in 2024 like that.
Yeah, no,
them boys suck. Then we got the Raiders and the Dolphins. Who you got, Unc?
Oh, I got the Dolphins. I'm gonna take the Dolphins.
Oh yeah, I got Tua. I got the Dolphins in that one, Mr. Concussed. And then we got the Rams and the Patriots. Who you got? In New England.
Well, New England is. I got the Rams. I got
the Patriots in that one. New England, they've been playing bad recently. They've been playing pretty decent. Huh?
Yeah, they've been playing pretty decent.
Good defense for sure.
The Rams been playing fine. Okay, they've been playing some good tough competition.
Oh yeah.
And Rams got some good receivers and a good quarterback.
They do.
So
hey, do a lot with that.
Yeah, so maybe they can put up some points.
No doubt. Bad pick. They never sweep the Ravens. Hey, you right about that trip. Talking about the Ravens and the Steelers, man. They don't.
No, they never do.
They don't sweep them. But hey, man.
I'm gonna pick them anyway.
Yeah, man. They beat them with Justin Fields. So the chance of them beating them with Russell Wilson's, I'm just saying. That's what I'm looking at. That's why I came to that pick right there, man. And then we got the Giants versus the Cardinals. Who you got, huh?
I got the Cardinals.
You got the Cardinals?
Yeah.
I do too.
Oh, yeah.
Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. second half of the season is turning up.
Hey, Marvin Harrison Jr. so we're looking like a number one.
Them boys turning up.
Them boys.
Yes, sir. Forget fanatics. Marvin Jr. is turning up right now.
Oh, yeah.
So I got the Cardinals in that one. And lastly, but not leastly, let's say we got the Bucks versus the Panthers. Who you got in that one? Panthers coming on too. They got 2 wins in a row.
Who is that?
Panthers.
I got the Bucks.
I do too. I got the Bucks as well, man. Baker Mayfield's taking a couple really tough losses 2 weeks in a row to the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Played them both in very close games.
Oh, yeah.
Without his number 1 and number 2 targets on the field, man. Baker Mayfield, I'm rocking with you this week to beat the young Bryce Young for sure in this matchup. So that's how we gonna roll with that one. And there you have it with the rapid fire picks of the week.
And just so if anybody on the line, just so y'all know, we're gonna do a watch party Friday night.
Got a watch party coming at you,
Tyson.
No, it's Saturday, isn't it? It's Saturday night.
No, what's the name Saturday?
It's on the what?
Oh, John Jones.
John Jones Saturday night. It's on the 15th.
Mike Tyson Friday.
Yeah, we'll be in this jump. Going in Friday night, man.
Might be Saturday too. We don't know.
Hey, shout out to my son. Got Player of the Week, man, for his in the district championship game. Defensive Player of the Week. Boy, went hard. Getting ready for these playoffs, man. Shout out Deuce. Let's go, man. Let's get it. Ready for this first round against Seagoville, man. Against Seagoville.
How they changed it or something.
We're gonna keep this thing rocking though.
That what he just said with me?
About $100 in Kangaroo Court right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, call him. Where you at?
I'm just saying, I ain't moving along.
Okay, call him, because he told me he's finna get
I ain't moving without Unc. That's how we roll around here. It's family, you know. We family, dogs. I can't. No family left behind. You know what I'm saying? That's we voted for that in Dallas. No family left behind.
No, we voted for that in our family. Because everybody ain't our family. Now family first, man.
Yeah.
Family first, man.
Always and forever.
Yeah.
Noonish Fantasy Football League coming at you now, big dog. You know, it's hard to call you a sports guru when you popping out 0-10 in the Fantasy Football League. You know, that's evidence that don't support them claims right there. That's evidence that don't support them claims right there.
What come out my mouth support that claim?
Yeah.
What come out my mouth? Fantasy. That's a fantasy. That ain't real life.
Hey, but this fantasy is directly impacted by your choices and decisions.
The computer chose my people. I got 4 or 5 people on his reserve.
Cause right now, when I look at the lineup, I see Ronald's Roddy boys, 0-10, and it don't look good. You know, I just need a little
That's
pride.
That's all right.
I just need to take a little pride in it.
It's a fantasy, man. It's a fantasy. It's okay. It's good.
But there's real life implications.
Yeah, you gotta. Hey, I let the computer do all my work. And I'm trying to see. That show you right there. The computer ain't smarter than people.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And then this whole thing, I've got. Christian? Do I have Christian McCaffrey? Is he back in? I don't even think.
Yeah, he back. Yeah, I don't know if you got him though this year.
You don't know if I got
him
him.
on the squad?
No, I think so. I had 2-3 guys on injury reserve. I just let it ride. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Hey, Trip, you smoked Unk this week? Hey, you got that easy dub?
Hey.
Trip probably won by 200 points, man.
Yeah, he probably did. Trip, that's why we know it's a fantasy. Because if you face Unk for real in real life, Unk will dust you off.
Deuce. Yeah, shout out to Deuce, man.
Hey, Trip, wait a minute. Is that Trip in Lubbock or that goofball?
That's Trip in Lubbock, man.
I've been down to Lubbock Christian running some track and down to Texas Tech. You know, Lubbock Christian got that indoor track like this here. I don't know how old Trip is. But remember, Lubbock Christian used to have an indoor track. Man, lane folds.
Yeah.
You running like this.
Trip. Yeah, I done hit several parlays this year, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I hit Dane every weekend. I hit a parlay, bro.
Oh, man, when I was playing parlay.
I really been hitting most of my parlays on college football. Like, just straight up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So, and then, of course, I mean, most of my big wins come on boxing. And that's just what it is, because I watch boxing. I watch all the fights. I know who's hot. I know who's not. And I don't lose. I don't miss.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know what a bad matchup look like, and I don't miss on boxing. But yeah, we'll let you know what's going down again. Check out the NCAA picks. I'm going to post my NCAA picks this week for my parlay, so you can check those out too, big dog. We got you, man. We got you, Trip. You know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
He said, let's play basketball to 15. That's what Trip said.
Well,
Trip said, let's play basketball to 15.
Trip, come on down here to Dallas so I can give you the business.
Hey, Trip said he got that post game for you.
Hey, wrong answer.
Yeah.
Hey, Trip, you better be a jump shooter, because if you come in that paint, I'm going to give you the business, man.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to tell you one thing about it. Now, I can jump out the gym, man.
Yeah.
I can just, because they used to, man,
Hey, Dr. J dunked the other day at 73.
Yeah,
he dunked the other day.
Hey, man, when I used to play Trip, then what the dude told me, Tony Hill.
Yeah.
Play for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that's my home girl.
Said one time we was playing at Walnut Hill. Tony Hill looked at me and said, man, did you come out the sky?
Yeah. So that boy like, hey, that wasn't even no pickup line.
Hey, Trip, that one thing.
You wouldn't hit at the White
All
House.
track and field athletes, if we can't do nothing else, we can jump out the gym.
Boys can jump, for
They
sure.
got them legs on.
Explosive.
Mike can't shoot.
Explosive.
I can't finish trying here and try to tell you that he'll shoot a Trip. I ain't no shooter. I ain't gonna tell that lie.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. We know you Trip, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm just messing with you, man. Please don't take it personal, Trip.
Oh, yeah.
We just talking our issue, man.
Hey, I gotta tell you, nephew. Nephew right on point with it. Nephew say, you got Tyson? Hey, you already know what the next topic is, big dog. Big Ryan. Shout out Ryan Watkins, that's my nephew for real, man. Let's get that. Let me see him. Next up. Oh, where is that? How is that possible? How is that possible?
You ain't got the
We'll put it right there.
Okay.
We'll put it right there, and then we're gonna take this down right here. Where am I fantasy? Let's take that down.
But boxing, man,
boxing news. First we're gonna bring up that boots.
Oh, that's what I was finna bring up, man.
We gotta talk about that boots and that Shaka John.
Man, that's one of the best fights I've seen in a long time.
Very good fight, huh?
Long time.
Boys are scrapping, wasn't it?
Both of them.
But
not just the winner. Not just the winner. The loser was fighting back.
Hey, it started to feel like the winner was taking more blows than the loser.
Until they switched it back. I mean, cause at first Boots was getting out.
Yeah.
And then Shaka John started giving Boots a business for a little bit. Boots switched it back.
Hey.
Say, man, like I said the other night, Shaka John, that's the first time I seen a guy lose and I was impressed with it.
Hey, my boy Shaka John took it to heart. He took it to heart when Boo said he was running last fight. Because I'm telling you, my boy was staying in the pocket all fight on Saturday. Shaka Zahn wasn't running nowhere. Matter of fact, he was walking Boots down most of the fight.
For a lot of it, he was walking Boots down.
The majority of the fight, he was walking Boots down. But Boots got
Boots
them hands, though.
Say, man.
You get hit with enough hands, you're going to stop walking boys down.
I'm going to say it like this.
At least pause.
Boots and Shaka Zahn could beat most of the dudes I done seen fight.
Shaka Zahn and Boots is a matchup that a lot of people wanted to see so they didn't have to deal with either one of those guys.
Yeah. Because now that Shaka Zahn lost, he lost to Boots. I ain't got to fight him.
That's how they treated Frank.
Yeah.
Like Frank ain't nothing since he lost to Javante. No, dog. Keyshawn Davis, I still want to see. You don't want to fight Frank. See, okay, Boots and Shaka Zahn, great fight. Amazing fight. A lot of great action. If you didn't see that fight, go back and watch the replay, man. You're going to see some heads getting rocked. And both of them boys got CTE
and this is
for the rest of their life.
This is the whole thing that bothers me about fighting now.
What's that?
They talk like they so tough, but then they won't gain 5 pounds to fight the next guy.
Yeah.
Man, Roberto Duran started off as a 132-pound fighter, went all the way up to middleweight.
What's middleweight, like 170?
160.
160? God, dog, yeah.
He went from lightweight to welterweight. See, they didn't have all that super middle.
Yeah.
They didn't have all that. So, he went from lightweight to welterweight to middleweight. He went from 130-something to 160 and won belts in all them weights, man.
Boy just wanted to scrap.
They just want to, Doc.
But just the bad kids.
If you weigh 135 and I weigh 140.
Why you trying to fight everybody, Roberto?
First off, the dude that weighed 135 lost 25, 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, and then when the fight comes, he still weighed about 140.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Y'all walking around the streets the same weight, man.
Oh,
fight
no doubt.
each other, man.
No doubt. And so they talking about Canelo. He handpicking. He don't want to fight the black fighters, but he also don't want to fight David Benavidez. But he's also fighting a bunch of these other guys. And this is what I'm seeing Javante Davis do. And they talking about, why you taking a Lamont Roach? I appreciate that, Javante Davis. Canelo ain't fighting no bros.
Yeah.
He got these big bags coming at these people that he's fighting against. And ain't none of it coming to us. So I appreciate, and I hope Javante Davis keep doing it. Because Javante Davis, people gonna tune in to watch Javante Davis like they tune in to watch Canelo.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be some money made that night.
They're going to tune in to watch Davis more than Canelo.
So I'd rather him fight a Lamont Roach than watch him fight a pit bull. Like, hey, spread the wealth, dog. Spread the wealth, dog. I appreciate what Javante Davis. I sit back and I watch and I'm like, why is Javante Davis picking these fights? Javante spreading the wealth like what Canelo doing and what the other boys are doing, but he doing it with us.
He picking the fights.
And I'm cool with that.
He picking the fights he fighting based on who they picking.
Yeah.
And I ain't mad at him.
Well, I'm saying he's spreading the wealth in the black community. Because he's giving young black men a chance to, he put Frank on. Frank chilling, ain't driving no more. Frank chilling now. Living that life that Jalen Smith was fighting.
Who Canelo fight?
You know what or living. Huh?
Who Canelo fight? Bunch of people from his
Exactly.
community.
Exactly.
So if he gonna uplift his community, let me uplift mine.
Exactly. So hey, Javante Davis, I peeped the scene, bro. I've been peeped. Like I'm an outside the box thinker. Why these guys picking these fights? You know what I'm saying? Putting people on. Why they decide to put these? I appreciate what you're doing, Javante Davis.
No, I do too.
I just want to call that out because I noticed it, dog. And hey, I want to see that Lamont Roach fight. I want to see Lamont get on just same way Frank got on, just same way the next person you decide to fight gonna get on, bro. You are the ticket, and whoever else is gonna jump in that ring with you is gonna be blessed, not only with them hands, but with that check at the end of the day, and that's what matters. You know what I'm saying? More opportunities, dog, for the community. Appreciate that, big dog. I'm just saying.
Or something they did.
Oh, Tripp said he thought the boot showed he got no power. Man, I mean, that's one way to look at it. He made my boy take a knee with a flurry of them things now. That boy hit it with a blizzard of rights and lefts, power punches, and they kept coming to the point where Shaka Zahn had to hit that knee. He had to hit that Charlo knee in the middle of the round.
All right.
But, hey, I was tuned in. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a great fight. I don't think that guys want to see Boots, right?
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
No, I don't either, man.
But Tripp said that he thought that Boots showed that he don't have any power, is what Tripp was saying.
Well,
and I can see that.
That's okay.
Yeah,
but if you can box like Boots box, I mean, really the only person to me that has really, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Charles Crawford ain't showed no power against nobody but Earl.
After that snack, man.
Yeah, I mean,
he couldn't do it with Majamal.
So it's not a lot of guys out there, so that's okay.
Yeah,
but I think that at least Boots didn't go out there and do it like Shakur Stevenson. Dance 6 or 7 rounds.
Yeah,
they
man.
did try. At least they started fighting in the first couple of rounds.
Dog.
He might not have that power.
Hey, he might not have the power, but he showed you he got a chin.
And he showed that he can give them.
The boy got a chin, dog, because he took several of them. Maybe Shaka Zan don't have that much power either. I don't know. But them boys, I know they was throwing hands
it ain't but one
and
fighter,
letting them fly.
It ain't number one person that really showed they got real power. That's Davonta Davis.
Yeah.
Everybody else power was suspect.
Yeah. And you're right. Davonta Davis knockout.
I mean, that's just the way I feel about the trip.
You're right. Yeah, he consistent with it. Consistency, yeah. Davonta Davis got power consistently, man. And
absolutely.
The last fight everybody want to talk about, of course, I'm sorry, the ladies, Katie Taylor and Serrano, they going in. They had a nice little scrap last time they fought. It's going to be a great women's fight again. I'm definitely looking forward to watching it. It's going to be a bloody match. These girls throw hands. I thought Serrano won last time, but Taylor got the win. We're going to see what happens. I'm happy to see that. Looking forward to it. But the fight everybody's talking about is coming up this weekend. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. People talking about Mike Tyson is looking bad right now. Winded, out of shape. What you think, Unc? Who you got in this one? How you think Mike Tyson looking right now?
I won't say it like this. It don't even matter how Mike Tyson looks.
It don't.
To me, it don't. I'm going to tell you like this. If they fight for real, he gonna knock Jake Paul ass out.
Quick.
I don't care about being in shape. No. If Jake Paul go up to Mike Tyson and fight him, he's going to get knocked out.
Hey, the more out of shape Tyson look, the scarier this fight is.
Because that means he got to get it over quick.
That's it. I mean, he planning to get this thing done real fast.
It's not like, if Mike Tyson was fighting a real fighter, my opinion would be different. Because I keep trying to get people to understand, Jake Paul is a YouTube sensation, not a fighter.
Yeah.
He try all kinds of stuff.
Channel.
He want to race this time. He want to see how long he can hold his breath underwater.
Yeah.
He want to do all kinds of stuff. But this is a Mike Tyson ain't did number fight. And go ahead.
Yeah.
Fight him if you want to.
Hey, man. Hey, Mike Tyson, hey, look at his eyes. Only thing that worries me about Tyson is his legs. Knees. You saw Evander Holyfield get knocked out not too long ago, right? By that guy that wasn't a boxer, the UFC guy. I think Jake Paul would be that UFC guy.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was bad because Evander didn't have no legs. Tyson looks like he has legs.
But this is
if Tyson, I got Tyson in this fight.
Has took way more. Believe it or not, Evander Holyfield has took way more punishment. Way more licks upside the head than Mike Tyson ever did. Man, ever since, even when Mike Tyson was a heavyweight, I mean, ever since Evander, go show me one Evander Holyfield fight that was not brutal on him and the other guy.
Absolutely.
Not one. Every one of his fights was a struggle.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson was knocking
boys out
in a minute or something.
Boy going to work for a minute and a half, making millions.
He ain't took the punishment. And that's and
it matters.
All that did.
And he's also stayed close to the sport.
Yeah,
he stayed in fairly decent shape. He still got his legs underneath him, it seems.
Yeah,
right. He's been training dudes how to fight. Like I know he's training guys, some other guys.
Mike Tyson got knocked out. I mean, Evander Holyfield got knocked out by who? A UFC guy.
Yeah.
Is Jake Paul a UFC guy?
No.
Is he a boxer?
No.
Is he a wrestler?
No.
Okay.
No.
Case closed.
Jake Paul's been training for a few years in his life, man. Straight
and
up.
He always trying something different. He tried to outrun the fast guy. He tried to hold his breath longer than the guy can hold breath. You know, he's always trying. He's a YouTube sensation.
Absolutely.
Not no fighter, man.
Disney guy, YouTube guy.
Yeah.
Tyson was like Tyson said, Jake Paul is a manufactured killer, right? Tyson's a born killer. It's a difference there.
Mike Tyson been knocking people out since he was 9 years old.
That's all he's wanted to do, though.
Yeah. He's been knocking people out for literally since he was 9 years old.
So Mike Tyson went back to his hood the other day. He was walking through like a park or whatever. A Hispanic man walks up to him. He was like, he robbed me when he was 9 years old. He was like, no, it's all good now. Can you take a picture with me? Said Tyson robbed him when he was 9 years old. When he was 9.
So how's Mike Tyson? Do you have no gun?
Tyson been on this for a minute, been whooping ass for a minute, man.
The guy didn't say, I bet you Tyson had no gun at 9.
No, but I feel like Tyson, I think Tyson leaned over and said, hey, give me your number, let's talk. I want to, Tyson blessed that man.
No.
He did. I'm telling you, he did, because he felt really bad. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, he blessed him.
He felt bad. I'm saying.
Because he knocked the man out and when
he was a kid.
Didn't I just tell you? Before you said that, what did I say? Tyson been knocking people out since he's out?
Man, kid.
Tyson knocked him out and went in his pockets and got his money.
His money, man.
At 9.
At 9 years old.
I'll tell you this, when I was 9.
And now the man want to take a picture with Tyson when he come back to visit the neighborhood.
I'm going to tell you like this. When I was 9 years old, I might not even could picked up a 2x4 and knocked that man out. At 9.
Hey, I had a fight by 9, but I wasn't fighting no grown man. You know what I'm saying?
I just started fighting grown men. I got 15.
Like, come on, dog. Yeah. 9 is young. You ain't developed.
You ain't telling me no.
That's crazy. So Mike then came up with a whole different background, whole different mindset than what Jake coming with. I got Mike in this fight every time, every day of the week. Y'all got me messed up. If y'all think Jake Paul about to go in, Jake Paul could train for the rest of his life, and he ain't gonna be better than Mike Tyson. Because your adolescence means a whole lot more.
And I'm gonna tell you like this: he ain't as punch drunk as Evander Holyfield.
Yeah,
he ain't as punch drunk.
Yeah, Tyson said Jake Paul presented him with a pigeon. Mike got a pigeon coop.
Mike chills at. Yeah, I seen it. Mike looked at the pigeon and said, "I'm gonna feed him to my father." He food.
I love Mike because he knows who he is and he plays that character well. But if you saw like 15 minutes later, he's like, man, I ain't gonna feed him to my Falcon.
No, Mike love pigeons.
Mike got sense, man.
Do you know
Mike
what
got sense?
Mike will go there and put it with his other pigeons. Mike love pigeons.
He said he can't even take it home.
Mike can have pigeons. Well, Mike in California might not have pigeons, but Mike grew up in New York. Mike always had pigeons up on the rooftop, man. Yeah. Since he was 9.
And my boy just grabbed it. And Jay was like, I ain't never seen nobody just grab a pigeon like that, dog.
Yeah, Mike said something.
Mike comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like that with fish. I can't do it. I can't do it with no animal, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
A dog or a cat. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with them. Anything else? Hey, I don't trust you, dog.
Okay.
So,
okay, cool with no animals.
No, I don't know what you're thinking.
I don't do animals like that.
You can't express to me what you're thinking right now, dog. So I don't know what's going down. Snakes, no, get that away from me.
No,
I'm thinking about a shovel, dog. When I see a snake, trying to get that mug up out of here.
Hit him in the top of the head with that flat blade shovel.
Yeah. So we ain't been able to do it. We got a little bit of time, a couple minutes right here, but IMO, y'all know what time it is. I know you're happy about it. Well, let's go. So
I'm gonna go with
IMO. Well,
in my opinion,
yeah.
I was looking at Kirk Warner the other day, and I was totally agreeing with it.
Yeah.
Kirk Warner said, and I've been saying this, that the quarterback play is terrible now in the NFL. Because everybody is trying to be dual threat quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Nobody is trying to play the quarterback position like Tom Brady.
Yeah.
3, 5, 7-step drops, get rid of the ball, throw it out of bounds, make the completion, but live for the next play. Don't take the sack and go from 1st and 10 to 2nd and 17 or 2nd and 2. Go to 2nd and 10. Get you 5-6 yards on 2nd. Now you 3rd. But nobody is playing the quarterback position. Well, I ain't gonna say nobody. If it is, I can't name them. Because everybody think that they can run, they can throw.
Yeah.
everybody think that they are Lamar Jackson and Pat Mahomes. Nobody is playing like the guy that got the most Super Bowls.
Those guys are very special.
Nobody's playing like those guys.
They're not playing like
nobody ain't playing like Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody playing like Tom Brady no more.
Yeah.
Everybody's playing like Lamar Jackson, and none of them is succeeding.
None of them.
Because I saw Shannon Sharp. He says, as soon as they did this, and I know it's all over YouTube, they were saying which dual threat quarterback is the best.
Yeah.
Shannon was standing there with Cam Newton. He said, Cam, I know you standing right here. I got to go with Lamar.
Kirk Cousins is one. He is about
Kirk Cousins. You're absolutely right. That's about the only one.
Yeah.
And no, him and Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm saying
older guys though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And everybody probably saw. Not everybody. A lot of people saw it on YouTube. Shannon said, "Well, I got to pick Lamar as the best dual threat quarterback ever." He said, "Next, I got to go with Michael Vick." And then he said, "You here, Cam? I got to go with you." And then he said, "Number 4, I got to go with Randall." As soon as he said that, the thought that came in my mind is that all these guys got something in common.
No Super Bowl.
Now one of them ain't got no Super Bowl. So
now.
stop all that worrying about being a dual threat. Learn how to play quarterback position, how it's supposed to be played, and you might win a Super Bowl. And that's just my opinion.
Who was the last dual threat quarterback? Or has there ever been that one?
No, every dual threat quarterback, they made them stop running so they could win.
I think they all lost to Tom Brady.
Well, you know, guys like
Pat Mahomes.
You know,
Jalen Hurts.
We rung the bell on Roger Staubach. And I said during the ring the bell, Tom Rodgers told him, you got to stop running so much you want to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, absolutely.
Steve Young, you got to quit running.
This play was designed to go 20, not 5.
Yeah, and Fran Tarkenton was a running quarterback.
Yeah.
He 0-4 in the Super Bowl.
Man, that's crazy. Hey.
So all the running quarterback that they say you need to quit running, and then you'll win the Super Bowl.
It might be your opinion, but it definitely sounds like a valid one, huh?
Yeah, it sounds like a good opinion.
Definitely sounds like a valid opinion. And in my opinion, Jerry Jones is not to blame. In the history of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones has never played a down on that field. Not a one. Jerry Jones has put a lot of smart people in place to do what they do and pick the right personnel, and they get their butts patted for doing a great job and get a nice little check for doing a great job as well. The 53 entitled MFs down on that field, I blame it on them. Starting with Dak.
Got to take some responsibility.
Most entitled. I deserve $60 million a year.
Entitled to $60 million a year.
I deserve $60 million a year and can't get you 6 wins this year. Dak Prescott, you done lost your damn mind. CeeDee Lamb, I like you. I'd have gave you that money too. Uncle wouldn't have, but I'd have gave you that money too.
You be mad about it now, though.
D-Lo?
You'll be feeling some type of way about it.
Hey.
You might have gave it to him. You'll be like, No, I'm just playing. Go ahead,
I feel some type of way, but I gave it to you, CeeDee.
Yeah. Hey.
D-Lo, since you got that check, 90-something million, them soft tissues been real extra soft. Boy, hey. Best ability is what?
Availability.
Yeah, D-Law, you ain't been that. Since you got that check. Zeke! Can't put it on you, though. I think you got the most in your tank of all the guys that came since you've been here. Is all I'm saying. Prove me wrong. I saw you jump over a man in the first game of the season. That's some rookie shit right there, Zeke. Is all I'm trying to say. It ain't on you, Zeke. Rico Dowdle. Only Dallas fans know you, so it ain't your fault. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody else know who you are, so it can't be your fault. Trayvon Diggs got you a pick this weekend. A pick this weekend. Wasn't doing too much else before that. You part of the problem. But I do like the way you called out your quarterback because it made a lot of sense because he is playing just like that.
Now you playing just like number. Go ahead, Jay.
Rest of the D-line. Hey, Overshown, you are not in this conversation.
No.
You get that check, you earn that check. 35, my boy from Notre Dame.
Oh,
you earn that check. They need to give you some of that contract. You know what I'm saying? Give you some of that.
2 of y'all to earn y'all check.
My rook? Hey, rookie 21. I don't know how you end up with Deion Sanders' number. But boy, you better stop because you look like Zeke out there playing cornerback, dog.
Hey,
definitely look like Deion, bro.
Get that number back to Zeke, man.
Yeah. Boy, they picking on you like you a booger, boy. You better relax.
Oh,
boy, I'd rather have Pac-Man Jones than you out there right now, big dog. Like straight up, because I know you're a rookie, but if we halfway through the season, you ain't a rookie no more, dog. Garbage. I don't know what to look forward to. Looking forward to Bland coming back. When is Bland coming back? Best ability is availability. When is Bland coming back? Again, in my opinion, it's not on Jerry. Jerry's a great owner. It's absolutely not on Mike McCarthy. He's the best coach in the league as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
It's not on Mike McCarthy. I tell you that much right now. It's on the 53 men on the field.
Absolutely.
So until you 53 can grow up,
take some accountability,
and do your job at a high level better than anybody else in the league and take pride in doing it that way.
Grow up and show up.
You're not going to be what that is. And that's just my opinion.
Good opinion. Can't argue with that too much.
I'm just saying. It ain't Jerry. I ain't seen Jerry make a tackle yet.
I'm just saying. Jerry and Mike McCarthy can only take so much accountability.
Yeah.
But what about, see, this is one thing.
That manpower.
This is one thing that what I love Kobe Bryant said.
What's that?
Shaq went and told him, say, ain't no I in team, but it's an M-E in that motherfucker.
Absolutely. And it's an I
so
and
what
win.
about me? What am I doing to make it better?
Yeah.
Me.
Take accountability, dog.
It ain't no I in team, but it's an M-E.
I'm going to keep you accountable, Cowboys. I don't care about your podcast, none of that.
No.
But you can come on the show and talk about it. We invite you. Tell us what's up.
Same way y'all invited the media, we invite y'all.
We invite y'all on over here, you know.
Come on over here and we can talk about it.
We can talk about it.
CeeDee and Mike.
Absolutely. And we'll have a pleasurable time to discuss.
Absolutely.
For sure, man. But no, I appreciate y'all tuning in this week, man. And we good now. Sorry about the camera itty-jitty earlier. That won't happen next week. I'll make sure that green light is on before we start. But appreciate you tuning in for another amazing episode of Noonish, man.
Noonish.
We're going to see you Friday night. Watch party. Jake and Mike Tyson. Let's get it.
Can't wait.
We'll holler at y'all.
See you next. Hey, and while you're here, if you ain't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and hit it.
Hit subscribe.
Because we're at 2,500 now. We're trying to get to 26.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all tuning in.
Welcome to a realm where the pulse of sports thrills and the spark of technology sizzles. Join Ronald Boleware and your charismatic host, Jay, aka Jonathan Anderson. Together, they unpack the latest in sports and technology. This is Noonish Sports and Tech.